So we're all here now. So
it's
this
a great
is
success.
yes, it's 11/13/2024. Yet another Wednesday. We missed our last session, so this is going to be an extra week removed. But it's all good. And yeah, so
Survived.
last we left off, it was Low Cloud Mine, your first Pokemon dungeon. Low Cloud Mine. It's a dangerous place, full of opportunity, valuable gems, cool Pokemon, and the worst gas you ever smelled.
Probably methane.
Alright, so let me put this Mozilla Firefox Roll20 on my other screen. So I fixed the issue from last session. For some reason, OBS compressed the screen. I don't know why it did that, but it did that, and so the rolls never showed up, but you could see the map really well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So, hopefully this resolution is good, and if it's not, I'll fix it next time. I'll also try to be a little more interactive with the spectator page, so it's not black all the time.
Off-topic question.
Yeah.
Briefly. Has anyone been playing the Pokemon trading card game Pocket except for me? Or am I the only one?
You texted me about that, and I knew you were excited, but I haven't touched it.
Okay,
I was never that invested in the Pokemon card game. I know it's heresy.
Yeah, it's okay, but I had Magic at the time. So.
Right. See,
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So for me and my brother, it was we went from Yu-Gi-Oh, very very pre adolescent Yu-Gi-Oh, and then we went straight to Magic, and Magic has just been my true love ever since. Right.
See, I started with Pokemon because my mom didn't want me to keep the Yu-Gi-Oh cards I found. And I got back into Pokemon a year ago, and it lasted maybe 6 months. It lasted long enough for me to ask for cards for Christmas. And then I was like, yeah, no, I prefer Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon. And
See,
so I've been seeing ads for the game, but I just can't bring myself to start up another collect-a-thon game.
Now I had Pokemon cards, I just never played the game. Is the app purely collection, or is it? Is
it
the game
is.
as well?
It's both, but the game is different than it was. So, for instance, you get 1 energy per turn instead of pulling energy from the deck and stuff.
Interesting.
So it's a little different.
It's a bit like Hearthstone in that regard. Sounds like.
Yeah, I got into Pokemon cards early on because Isaac got me into them, of course. And then he bought Magic the Gathering. He bought the starter kit, but then his mom made him get rid of it.
Oh,
and
no.
I went and bought it before
I remember that.
I heard that he had to get rid of it.
Dude, I remember this happening.
I ended up with 2 starter packs. And we didn't even get to play for ages.
No, not packs, boxes.
Did this?
Yeah, the elite $60 box.
Did this scandal happen in between homeschool camps one year? You saw us playing Magic, and
I think so.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, because you had told me don't buy the booster boxes, buy the getting started.
Yeah,
boxes.
the starter box is the best. They don't sell those anymore because they know.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're $30 and you get good stuff, and that set was fun anyways.
Yeah. But then
I
we realized how expensive it was.
Yeah, I hadn't really started collecting Pokemon cards in earnest, and so I had no clue. I had some concept that TCGs are just pay to win.
Yes.
But
yeah, because I realized that I couldn't actually be official with my decks and stuff without paying boatloads of money.
Oh,
so then I really just stuck with the elite stuff while Isaac just started dumping money into Magic from Publix.
Yeah.
And then so then I kind of fell out of it.
Yeah.
But then now there's a mobile game where I can pull cards for free. So I've just been pulling tons of cards.
Yeah. By the way, that's the route I've gone as well. If you want to play free Magic with all the cards, we can just play Tabletop Sim. And it's
true.
You pay for Tabletop Sim and then all the Magic for free. It's great.
Technically, you could do that with Pokemon as well.
You probably could. I think they're on tapped out, aren't they?
Probably. I just remember I used to have a Mega Blaziken, and as someone who started with Pokemon Ruby, getting Torchic and never looking back, like Mega Blaziken, and Mega Blaziken was one I'm desperately like trying to swing back around to Pokemon in any way, shape, or form. But like Mega Blaziken was the first card in a TCG that I realized, like, oh, they should have put more effort into the wording of this attack because it is broken as it's written. It just adds 100 attack every turn it just says next turn this attack does 100 more damage. And so like the official ruling is like, no, it caps at 200 or whatever. But like that was my introduction to you can break the rules.
Yeah, man.
All right, great tangent. Sorry about that. I was just curious if anyone had started playing it, so I was going to add y'all as friends, but it's fine.
I feel so bad for you, man.
Like, I play with people from work,
okay,
but I figured that my Pokemon, like the people that I literally play Pokemon with every 2 weeks would be interested. But if y'all aren't interested, that's fine. I literally play with people from work every day.
It's so up my alley. Yeah, I'm ashamed to say that I have no interest whatsoever.
If anyone wants to get back in, that's also true. I forgot about that. If anyone wants to get back into Pokemon Reborn, though, that'll motivate me to jump back in.
Hey man,
it is a fun game.
I'll hop back in and play post game with you sometime. If you wanna.
It crosses my mind like I don't even want to say that. Never mind. Go on.
We also have Sorcery Part 2. We should play through sometime. I've been really thinking about playing Sorcery again. Yeah, we have 3 and 4. There's 3 more games. Yeah, I thought it was just 2 and 3, but no.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I may be around tomorrow. Hit me up after this, and we'll talk schedules.
Sure, I think I'm free tomorrow. So let's get into the Pokemon tabletop, shall we? By the way, some of you weren't here for the beginning, but I don't feel good and I'm tired. And I don't care. Like I'm super down to still GM, but if you feel like my narration or GMing is suffering, that's probably why. So let's go ahead and get that acoustic that we'll switch out of pretty quick. I don't know, but I assume people might be getting a little bit tired of this. I do like it, though.
That was the one bit of feedback that I have concretely at this point.
Yeah, switch it more.
Well, yeah, just like maybe I'm spoiled with your D&D playlist. But even then, it's just like I'm starting to notice that every song is just a loop of the same 3 minutes, which in and of itself is a loop in on itself.
All right. Well, hey, get into some action, and I'll switch the music up. A little incentive for you.
Be an instigator, Isaac. Do what you do best.
Even in combat, like if you want. Say what?
I said, create some trouble and make it double.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nicholas, I badly want to get to a point in the campaign where I can play that unironically and have it be epic. Are you guys familiar with the Pokemon combat song?
I thought he was quoting Team Rocket.
He is, but he's also quoting Pokemon combat. Okay, I'll give you a little history on it as I switch pages. So there's this rapper who like everybody thinks is Biggie Smalls, but he's not. And he recorded like a VHS tape of like his Pokemon song, and apparently everybody was like renting it from the library or something, and somebody uploaded it on YouTube like 6 years ago, and it's a real banger, man. It'll get in your head in a bad kind of way, a bit like Yellow Submarine.
Yeah. Are you gonna post it, or do I just?
I'll find it for you later. We'll listen to it together. And then
we can throw it on and watch together after the recording.
Yeah, we could. Maybe we'll have a little bonus segment at the end of the recording for those who want to listen to it with us. Okay, so we'll do a little recap. This has been an extra week. So looking at the boys down here, we have Mako and Vigo. Vigo just encountered a Cubone, and is preparing to do a little social encounter with that. And then up here, we have the girls, Amber and Elaine, and they are recovering from the Diglett attack like everybody else, but they also just caught a male Nidoran. So they got that going for them. So we have 2 different Pokemon encounters happening. And to summarize, you guys are here to get a set of specialized tools to help open the vents in the mines that will then let the gas out. Okay? So hopefully this is that cavern, and you guys just need to look around more. Let's how about we have Mako and Vigo. One of you guys just roll me d20, and then we'll have either Amber or Elaine roll us another d20. And whoever gets higher can go first.
Well,
don't worry, they roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, they rolled a 14. I lied.
Well, there was a 1 in it.
Yeah. David's not here.
Yeah, they rolled they rolled a 1. Yeah, David would have gotten it right.
Our personal Will Wheaton.
Yeah. By the way, he's been playing Lancer, and he's really enjoying his time.
Ooh,
For those of you who aren't in Lancer and want to experience David again. So, all right, girls, what's it gonna be? Will you devour the corpses of your enemies? Will you stick your Beedrill on them?
Yeah, I forgot I didn't let the Beedrill cook. Oh, I gotta remember how we did that attack, because that was a whole ordeal.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna look that up before the next time I try and use Fury.
Oh yeah,
Strikes.
yeah. So it was a keyword trait that basically said how many times you attack.
Yes.
It ended up being simpler than we feared.
It was much simpler than we thought.
Yes.
It was
I think
a
you're
D8
right.
that you roll, which determines how many hits you get.
Yep.
That looks right. Anyways, yeah. Man, that was close. Are you okay?
Are you referring to Elaine?
Who are you talking
or
to?
Yeah.
your Pokemon?
Presumably.
Okay, Elaine.
Yeah, presumably, Elaine.
Okay,
The
I
person
wasn't
can
sure if you were
respond.
talking to your Pokemon.
Yeah, I was prepared to make a buzzing noise in response, but I was just waiting.
You can see her like holding her Sentret, which is balled up. She's like, "Yeah, I don't know what just happened though. What's wrong with these Diglets, and why do they have red eyes?"
I don't really know.
Nervous laughter.
But they did seem pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have control of the Beedrill.
Okay, I'll fix that. Public service announcement, by the way. After like a week, I managed to get rid of the Psy Swarm for the spectator.
I'm a little bit sad, but
Yeah.
you know, probably for the best.
Me too. I feel like I just destroyed like a national monument or something.
Right?
But I really just could not think with that many Psyducks on the screen.
That's so funny.
Grandparents will bring their grandkids. Grandpa, what happened here? No one really knows. They just appeared and they wouldn't leave.
Yeah, the great Psy Swarm of Session 10.
The great swarm of masochism.
All right.
I like to imagine that these are like physical entities in universe, but only some people can see them.
Yeah, they're like
Absol shows up.
Yeah,
and
they're
starts growling at them.
they're an aspect of chaos. All right.
So
What's it gonna be?
after having that small interaction with Amber, Elaine's gonna be like, "Hang on, let me check on the boys." Big inhale. She's like, "Vigo!"
Yeah, cut out. That's good. You hear noises echoing across the acoustics of the cavern. You think it's Elaine, but you're not sure.
We're not dead. Vigo.
They obviously need help.
I love how
so-
everybody's breaking out as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
You see, I have heard noises that are probably Elaine from the other side of the cave. Therefore, they probably need help. So I'm gonna grab this Cubone and start running.
You're gonna pick it up?
Yes.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna recall Psyduck and then just kind of like be on standby to help Vigo when this Cubone inevitably decides its rights have been infringed upon.
Yeah. So the Cubone at this point, if memory serves, it's still pretty disturbed. Like it briefly stopped sobbing when you saved it from the Diglets and removed the boulder from the top of apparently the Cubone's friend's corpse. But yeah, so bouncing back to Elaine and Amber, would you guys like to move here? Because you guys did roll the higher number. Would you guys like to go ahead and take some actions here?
We never
we
did
gotta
get
look
to
at that
investigate
thing.
over here
Okay.
to see if
That
the calipers
thing.
were over here.
Awesome. Okay. And who among you has the flashlight? Is it still Elaine?
It's still Elaine.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Clumsy
I'm
Butterfingers
gonna
Elaine.
go cling to her with some descriptive word that
Oh.
describes how I'm clinging to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a very unhealthy relationship.
Yes, yeah, like a
Toxic
parasocial
clinger.
parasite.
All right.
Parasocial parasite.
You're the type 3 clinger that I warned Austin about
The
a while
type
back.
3 clinger. Did you warn me about the type 3 clingers?
Yes, I did.
Are you a type 3
That
clinger?
type of zombie?
That's a kind of something.
It's pretty close.
It does sound
That sounds like
Bring it.
something. That sounds like something
Yeah,
from The Last of Us. Frankly.
Yeah, you get your
Oh.
runners, you get your
Don't
spitters, and you got your clingers.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson over here.
Oh, don't. He has a bomb. He needs to stay.
He's
he needs
rolling
The
out.
Kamikaze Johnson.
Yeah, he needs to stay away from you.
Bro's
He's
about to
using rollout.
self-destruct.
All right.
Someone take the Galaxy Note 7 away from the Geodude.
Okay. Which
Goodness.
among the ladies wishes to roll a perception check?
Probably
What's-
not me.
What's your perception right now?
I'm pretty confident that almost everyone's is higher than mine, but I am checking as we speak.
And this isn't a random loot table thing, by the way. If you still have yours, you can still use it. This is specific.
Yeah, I think I might use it here, assuming that this is the last cave.
Oh, that is an
Um,
assumption.
It
You're
is.
allowed to make that assumption.
Where is my perception at? Okay, I only have a 2. Yeah.
You have a 2, I have a 3, so I'll roll.
Yep.
What'd you get? A 6.
Oh, you rolled a 6.
Oh
It's
no.
terrible.
That's very good.
Is it really?
No,
No.
no, it's not.
I
That
didn't
means
think
we're gonna
so.
get jumped in the dark alley.
I'm just looking for some calipers. I don't even know what those look like. Mako was talking about them,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Yeah, of all the Mako talked extensively about the calipers, and you don't remember any of it.
He was talking in circles around me.
monologued. Yeah,
I was
Mako
completely
monologued.
absent-minded.
Yeah, it's like one of those conversations where you're absolutely positively in the moment. Like you are hanging on the edge of every last word, and then at the end you don't know what just happened. I've been there. You've been there. So
It was rather-
I've
It
given
was,
a few speeches like that in my time.
yeah. So
It was rather captivating to hear him talk about calipers.
yeah, he's so passionate. Long story short, you're looking around this little crater. It's not that little. It's actually quite a bit larger than you. You're not really seeing anything. It's quite picked clean, you would say. That's somewhat to be expected. That's pretty par for the course in a lot of these caverns, it seems. This is a mine, after all, and from what you know, you're fairly educated young lass. The mine is primarily here for the meteorite stuff. It's kind of an exotic material you don't find everywhere. So you're looking around. You don't see anything in the crater, okay? And you're kind of turning with your flashlight, and your flashlight catches something. And it's not quite clear what it catches, but it's not near you. Actually, you kind of, as you're turning, kind of to your 6 o'clock position. Let me see if I can't grab this real quick. You see something kind of glisten. A bit of your flashlight reflects off of what you can only assume to be some kind of high-vis tape or something buried under a bit of rubble.
Oh,
And that is right here. Do you guys see that?
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah. How are we gonna get up there?
Vigo, obviously.
Great point.
He's got the shovel and the muscles. He can just climb.
Oh,
You
and
gotta
we
yeet the
technically have
fetus
an
up
escape
there.
rope. An escape rope.
You do have a cool rope. That could be applicable here. As he adjusts his weighted blanket.
Hey, what's that? Do you see that?
I don't know what that is, but it might be what we need.
Boys! There's a thing up on top of the rocks right next to you!
Yeah, it's you kind of hear it, especially because you're a little bit closer now. Like you can kind of shout down this way, and it kind of echoes between the walls.
Did it clip out?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I'm just
But
yeah.
That's probably what we heard.
Yeah, I'm just talking about in
Cool.
game. It echoes a bit, but you think you hear Amber saying something about something being on top of the monolith right next to you. And we'll bounce back over to the Cubone encounter here. As Cubone wipes a bit of snot coming out of its skull mask.
Bleh.
Yummy.
as Frigidbax awkwardly pats the Cubone on the back.
Even Pokemon have awkward interactions.
Yeah, Frigidbax doesn't really know what to do with this weird creature. It starts to make a move for one of the bones, which it would like to nibble on, and you kind of shoo it away.
Very good, very good. Yeah, no, that's obviously this Cubone's friend or relative, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you're looking.
Either way, this is not something to be eaten.
Yeah, you're looking at this thing, and at a glance, this does not look like a Cubone corpse.
Can I Poke-Edge or Pokemaniac to try and help?
This is not a Pokemon. This is a corpse of a Pokemon.
It's a human.
Oh, fair.
This is a human. Its trainer died tragically. It has since decomposed in the adjoining hours.
Yikes.
This will be a Pokemon education check, but Pokemaniac will not be applicable here, my guy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
How decomposed is it? Wait.
Is it just bones?
So that's pretty good,
Is there any
Mondo.
flesh left?
Okay. Here's the deal. Decomposed is a word usually used to describe things that have slowly decayed over time due to the elements. This thing looks like it got, like, at least partially eaten and probably scorched. And what was left of probably its flesh is just ash in a pile around it.
Okay.
So this could have been relatively recently. Beyond that, Mako, you determined this thing is very long and serpentine. It's quite unlike anything you've seen before. In fact, it looks a little bit legendary.
What?
In fact, it looks a little bit like a Dratini corpse.
What? No!
Oh.
Dude, that's actually tragic.
I love Dratini.
Yeah.
You start to put two and two together. Cubones. Cubones are a very tragic Pokemon. They suffer from exceptionally finite lifespans in the wild. And it's rare that they make it to adulthood and become Marowaks and birth children of their own. And when they become Marowaks, they nearly always die because Marowaks are like honey badgers. And they really just, they don't give any ground when they're encountered by predator monsters. And they're not that big. They're pretty strong Pokemon, but they're not that strong. So you can only assume that this Cubone made some kind of attachment with this wild Dratini, and kind of latched onto it, and it's obviously dead. And you think probably in one of the recent cave-ins. You don't know what could have burned it, and you're starting to kind of look around a little bit scared, a little bit hesitantly.
I will relay this to Vigo, of course.
A fiery Diglett. That's right. It was.
Makes sense.
The type shift Diglett.
Excellent deduction.
So
That's why their eyes are red.
Vigo is
fire
very
or
well
something.
versed in fossil. Well, I guess we call it resurrection machines because we're close to Kanto.
Yeah.
So, does it have to be a fossil, or could it be any form of DNA or something along those lines? Any remains of the Pokemon?
Generally, it's fossils, because fossils represent a highly constant, preserved version of that thing's DNA.
Okay.
That being said, it is possible there's a resurrection machine out there that would be willing to revive this Dratini. However, it won't be this Dratini. Resurrection machines essentially make a clone of the thing, and oftentimes it's very Jurassic Park-esque, where you have to ingratiate other aspects of its DNA to make it stable. So, in other words, it's not recommended, especially if you want your Dratini to be like a Dratini and not some kind of horrible genetic freak.
Which presumably is what most fossil Pokemon are.
That's exactly right.
Vigo definitely does have some interest in the potential of these bones here. However, there is a more pressing issue, as there's a Cubone here, and before I give a method, I'm just going to attempt to make it feel better.
Yeah, man.
Using a skill.
What kind of skill would you like to use?
Presumably, this would have to be Charm, because I don't know what else would be.
Oh, Intimidate. You're my Cubone now!
Coerce
I
it.
have a command. Let's do that one. Yeah, I guess try Charm. Not great.
Okay, you're trying Charm. You rolled a 5.
I'm assuming that's not high enough. So,
it's
just kind of points out the fact that the Dratini is dead.
The DC was actually low because, I mean, it's a poor little dude, and
we did just
you did just help it. Yeah, but five isn't quite good enough, and it's not hostile to you, but it's lost in its mourning. Maybe you just need to release it from its suffering via captivity.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to come willingly, so I guess I'll just pull out a Pokeball.
Okay, man.
I'm assuming I don't have to. Well, no, I probably still have to throw it. I don't know. Could I just tap it with the Pokeball?
As you pull out the Pokeball, Mako will kind of half stage whisper, trying not to. I don't know if Cubone can understand human language, I guess. But
yeah, Psyduck's on his shoulder and leaning into your ear.
Yeah. I'll turn to him and be like, do you want Calamari to try and paralyze him? Would that make it easier?
No, I think this little guy's been through enough.
Okay.
It also probably wouldn't work. That's a ground type there, my guy.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yep, that's a ground type. All right. Yeah.
All right.
So
you give it the little bop it with the Pokeball?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you bop
All right.
it.
And we need to find the cat rules.
Go
and
find...
see which of these things apply.
Yep.
is there any way, since I'm a tech geek, is there any way that I can be like at the ready to try and salvage the ball, make sure it doesn't break? Or is that just like you throw it off a cliff?
There's a specific edge for fixing broken balls, I think.
Right. I'm hoping to like. Well, yeah, I guess that's a.
This is pretty non-violent. I don't.
Okay.
Assuming like, well, I mean, so if the Cubone breaks out, viciously, it's this horrifying resistance. The Cubone has resolve. You didn't know it had. Then I would say maybe it breaks, but probably not.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Is it above level 10?
Let me look.
Is it level 10 or above?
Let me go look at the Cubone. 1 sec. I had this Cubone. Where is he? Do I need to make a new Cubone? All right, stand by. I'm making a new Cubone.
We're gonna.
Okay.
We're just gonna erase this Cubone and replace it with a new Cubone.
Yeah, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
I reject your Cubone and substitute a different one.
The Cubone morphs before your very eyes.
Becoming a Cubone.
Oh, you got the high roll.
Different Cubone.
Oh wow,
Whoa.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, man. That's a. Did you Pokemaniac this Cubone before? Can't remember. Do you want to Pokemaniac this Cubone so you know what level it is?
Yeah, good idea.
Go and roll that. The DC is 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a level 12 Cubone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's uninjured and doesn't have any statuses.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Other than very sad.
It's very sad.
Is that a status?
It's very sad.
Depressed is actually not a status effect.
Sad.
Yeah, I can't believe this. Yep. So it should be. Let's see. I think the base is 5 plus 1. No, it's 10 plus 1. So that'll be 11 minus 4 because it has 2. Or wait, no, minus 2 because it has 1 evolution stage remaining.
That's right.
So 9, and I have a plus 1 to this because I'm level 5.
All right, my guy. Do what must be done.
Wow!
The DC was 9?
Yeah.
Hey, you succeed.
All right.
As you take your Pokeball and just bop the Cubone on the nose. The Cubone, not really resisting, but like as it becomes this energetic life form, it reaches down and picks up the skull of its Dratini master. Before it becomes vapor and enters the ball. It shakes but once before it becomes yours forever.
Yeah, I say Vega would probably apologize to the Cubone as he's doing this. Just he's like, this isn't really a great situation.
I feel really bad about this.
I gotta get him out of here. This obviously isn't safe. Cubone. Yay.
All right, you got a Cubone. So let me send you this Cubone in the mail really quick.
Very
So
good.
you got a Cubone now. We'll go and bounce back to the girls, and the girls can decide what they want to do while I process this new car.
What?
What are you doing, girls?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were still on them. Okay.
Should I spend my D20 here or not? That's the real question.
Well, we've already sort of...
Probably good room for it.
But there might be more that we could do.
But are you sure you don't want to do the RPG thing and wait until you never ever use it?
That's what I'm saying.
Who is it that has used theirs already? I know I did, but someone used
I
theirs
did too.
before I
Christine
did.
has.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Vigo and Amber are the only ones that haven't.
What are we talking about?
Loot roll.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for a specific area to do that.
There you are. Have a.
Are we going?
Makes sense.
Are we going back to anywhere we haven't been, or are we just going back the way we've came?
I think we have the option to backtrack once the mission is done.
Well, first we have to get this. Yeah, so we'll finish this thing that Henry's given us, this little side mission.
You see nothing.
Yeah, all I see is a blank bio
Oh,
and info page.
oh, it can't be edited and controlled by anybody. That makes sense. All right, here we go.
Right. So I guess the correct thing to do here is point her flashlight at the reflective thing. Like, is she still not able to see it clearly? Is it too far away?
Yeah, you're pretty far, and it's a dark cave, and the flashlight doesn't really go that far. It's just the fact that this is like reflective tape. You can't really see the most of the thing. It appears to be like a mound of stone with like a bit of this reflective tape somewhere in or on it somewhere.
Mm. Well, if there's reflective tape, that means it's probably a human byproduct, and she needs to go get it.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, Amber, let's get back to the boys.
The boys.
All right.
And so we're gonna start making our way back.
Making our way downtown. Walking fast.
Walking faster.
Oh,
All right.
Real fast.
And I'm not gonna. There's no huge risk of an encounter right now. So you guys waddle down to where you want to go. Where do you want to be right now?
Oh, this stairwell down here then.
Right. That's where you want to. That's where you want to stop
This right here.
for like a support position. That's where you want to end
Yeah,
up.
right here.
Okay, sure. You're there now. Oh, down there.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You left your Geodude, by the way.
It's all good. It was
Dude!
Dude.
It's very sad.
I was inspired to name him Dwayne the Rock Johnson in the middle of a nap.
the middle of a nap. You
Mhm. I woke up and I said,
you woke up in a
Geodude
you woke up in a
named
cold sweat.
Dwayne.
Wait.
Why did I name him Dude? That was such a lame name. Should give him Dwayne. And then I went back to sleep.
The Rock, the Johnson.
So many does.
All right.
It's the only correct choice.
Just call him Charlemagne the God.
So the girls have moved down, and you can now see them rounding the corner on the stairwell over here. The rest of you guys, what are you doing down over here?
Q Bonbone.
What are you doing, man?
Okay. Oh. How? So we did understand that we were told there's something up here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or was
yeah.
that too?
Elaine was shouting it, or Amber, somebody was shouting it.
Yeah, you've been informed. There's some kind of reflective thingy on top of like the monolith over here.
Okay. Was there any point where I saw a way to get up there, or do I just have to climb the wall?
So you see these little patches over here. This looks more climbable than the sheer cliff face directly next to you.
Yeah, but
Okay.
this looks like breakable ground.
Well, I guess we're going around this way.
You gonna jump over the hole?
Here, let me
No, I can just do this.
let me kill. Let me,
Yeah,
let
step
me-
on the deceased corpse of...
Yeah, the Diglet's dead. There you go.
Mhm. We should of course feed that to Frigibax
Yep.
on the way over.
Yeah, kick the rib cage of the Dratini into the hole while you're at it.
Mhm. Of course.
A proper burial.
Proper burial.
I might grab a rib bone. Just for
You can
Gnaw
grab
on
a
it a
rib
little
bone.
bit.
Why?
I'm going to respect
The
that
enamel.
this was the corpse of my new friend's friend. Yeah. That's
Okay.
correct.
Well, I'll follow your lead then.
Right. It's rare that Vigo's respectful. You should probably, you know, something's really not okay when Vigo doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So, so you're moving up in the world. We'll see you and the boys go out this way. Is Cubo out right now, by the way, or shall I delete him from existence?
Oh, let's delete the coupon from existence for right now.
All right, he's gone.
We need to get to a safe situation
All right,
so I can
He's gone
have
forever.
a therapy session with this Cubone.
Actually, it's a she. Excuse me. Yeah, she's gone.
Mhm.
All right, so. Oh, look, the ribs came with you because it's a token.
Oh no.
There we go.
Ah, very good, very good.
All right. So you're up here now. Shy. All right, so you're all set up next to this bit of climbable rocks here. So if only you had the rock climb Pokemon move, then you could do this with no checks. But you will need to be making me checks to climb up here right
This
now.
is Vigo. He'll succeed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're so good at this. The DC was 12.
Cool.
Oh, beautiful.
You clamber up with Frigibax on your back.
In the backpack once again.
Yeah, you climb up here. Once you're up here, you detect this. The soil is it's rock, but it's brittle. Like you can tell, like this stuff is very very prone to cracking with all the trauma recently. Oh, Mako's coming. He's like, please move out of the way so I can get up. All right.
Oh, there's a boulder in the way.
Yeah, you are consulted by the Great Stone.
The Great Stone.
The Great Stone says, "You cannot move me. I am impassable."
Man, those are the toughest reborn puzzles.
I
have strength.
You must answer me my riddles 3. Wait, no, stop, no, not the.
That's a crit, by the way.
You punt it over here. So whoever tries to get up on this far side is gonna have a real tough time.
You gotta make that check too, though. I think if you want to come up.
He did. You rolled a 15.
I did.
He did. Okay, never mind.
You rolled better than you did somehow.
He did. Yeah.
Good coach, bro.
Well, I had to dig out like footholds.
Yeah, that's right. He blazed the trail for you, man.
You loosened it up.
You made it easier for him.
Yeah, I got rid of all the loose rocks. So.
All right. Hey, you're now here. So. Oh wow, what happened? Okay. Teleportation. All right. So let me describe what happens. You get up here. First thing you see. You have your headlamp on, which is flickering occasionally, but otherwise pretty good. You look down, and what you see is, hold on, it's the wrong. There we go. Here's what you see. You see a bit of mining equipment there.
Ooh.
However, it's not just loose mining equipment. You don't see any signs of a body, thank goodness. But what you do see is a bunch of this loose mining equipment, all kind of wrapped up in this package, tied together, pilloried with stone, up to the ceiling. You get the impression like the mother of all stalactites descended upon this poor equipment package and pinned it to the ground, and is now forming almost like this load-bearing column in the center of the chamber.
Oh.
You don't necessarily know it's load-bearing, but it's a big pillar stretching all the way to the ceiling.
Oof. I think this may determine whether or not we're allowed to backtrack.
Yeah,
gentlemen, start your engines.
Or forward track.
What we're looking for? Or...
Yeah, Mako might be the guy to ask. But normally a technical education check, Mako, to look for the calipers.
That'll do.
So, this looks like to be a bit of an abnormal mining rucksack. This looks to be more like a specialist backpack, with possibly some specialist tools in there. You see a cool collapsible shovel, kind of like what Henry has. A nice helmet with a functional headlamp, because you turn the switch on, and there's no way you're ever getting that helmet out of there. It's part of the load-bearing bit. And kind of feeling around, you're touching the pouch, and you feel the impression of a vaguely silhouetted wrench-like object. You think that's a caliper.
Am I able to grab the caliper out?
It is in the backpack, and the top of the backpack is being barricaded by the rock.
I see. Well, I will, of course, point all this out to Vigo. And
I would have a
just pulled
solution.
really, really hard.
Say what?
What if we just pulled really, really hard?
That's a good idea.
Mean, we can try. I'm like, I know there's a chance this is load bearing, right? That wasn't just arbitrary.
Vigo's, it's not necessarily load bearing. Like,
right.
It's not going to necessarily cause grand structural collapse of the entire cavern. But you are playing with something relatively potentially delicate here.
Okay. And I'm just asking that my character can keep that in mind.
Yeah, well, you would probably need to make some kind of survival check to determine whether that's actually a thing or not.
That's a good idea.
Vigo, you're looking up and down this pillar, and you're like, yeah, this is kind of dangerous. You're gonna need to exercise a little bit of caution, maybe a little finesse. You want to get those calipers out of there without collapsing the ceiling on you. It's back-a-backs, that's right.
Yeah. Back-a-back. Yeah. Backpacks. Backspack.
Backspack? That sounds like a StarCraft 2 Pro. I think it's Max Pack, actually. All right. So
here's a interesting question. Would it be easier just to cut open the side of the backpack so you can get the wrench out?
There's a thought.
Yeah, I don't have a knife. Would the edge of a shovel be sharp enough? I'd imagine not.
Or my pickaxe?
Probably not. And probably not.
Okay.
Pickaxe is piercing. You want slashing damage.
Yeah.
What if I, tossed Ample up there and he just, bit through the edge?
I'm checking all the moves.
Does Ample know something like Bug Bite, maybe? Some moves here could be relevant.
Yeah, hold up.
Scratch.
Oh, hey, I think that's probably what we need.
Scratch could help.
Ample has an X accuracy.
Ample has vice grip. That's not phrased quite right, I don't think. Yeah.
I'd love to get this backpack because it looks like it'd be super helpful, but
Beedrill knows Fury Attack.
That's a bunch of stabby, usually. With Beedrill, I would say probably. Beedrill is a bunch of pointy bits.
Yeah.
Scratch might be okay. It's no Slash or Fury Cutter. Do you consult the Psyduck and his wisdom?
I mean, Psyduck is just out. I'm just holding him probably.
Let me see.
Trying to.
Psyduck realizes
Spectacle knows Fury Cutter.
Hey.
All right, I just need to throw a perfectly aimed Pokeball.
And then also succeed on command checks.
Oh, that's a great point.
What
is the new command DC again? Let me pull that up.
Yeah, feel free to check the house rules.
I'll turn to Vigo and be like, should we try and get the girls up here to help us?
I don't have anything sharp enough to cut it open, so probably.
Do you have that rope?
Rope?
Thought somebody had a rope.
Rope, he says. Just with the deadest expression on his face.
He just has no clue what you're talking about. He has no memory of anything that's been going on, since there were no fossils.
I have no memory of this place.
Hey, Amber, Elaine!
Yeah, what's up?
See if you can come over to the north side of this mound.
Where's north?
Oh yeah, that's a good
I'm actually
point.
challenged. What is this?
I'm gonna point my headlight. I'm gonna start making my way back
downtown
to the climbable section.
Yep.
And pointing my headlight, follow my light. Try and guide them by pointing the light where I want them to go.
The light at the end of the tunnel. Follow it. Amber
Do
has
either of you have that escape rope?
the sudden horrific realization that she's been left behind.
Nope.
Yeah,
I was
there you
just
go.
looking at it. I would never leave the side of my friend because I'm extremely needy.
That's right.
There we go. Perfect. I think Elaine picked up the escape rope.
All right.
I have determined I would need I think a 14 on a command check in order to properly command.
That's doable.
Well, I'm gonna say,
but not consistent.
Spectacle.
I want them to. I'm gonna say, if Elaine says she has the rope, I'll be like, toss it up to me. And then, if she does, I'm gonna like let it down and try and help hoist them. Hoist them up.
Elaine, in all her jovial, positive energy, believes in you. And when you say, toss it up to me. So she's like, yes, this is surely the thing that I can do. So she throws it.
Nice. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh man. Moment of truth.
Wouldn't it be
falls in the hole.
athletics?
The rope gets about halfway up. It snags on one of the stones. And Elaine, thinking it's all the way up, let's go.
Oh, no.
Let's go of the rope. And it has a bit of an elastic function. So now it's kind of snugged up in the middle. An athletics check will be required to retrieve it, more than likely, unless you have some means.
Well, Dynamo has levitate. Can I have Dynamo retrieve it?
Geodude also has levitate.
Beedrill can fly. He doesn't levitate.
Yeah.
You could just fly.
There's a rope. It's right there.
Which mean would you like to deploy?
Who wants to do it?
Probably Geodude or Beedrill are our best bets.
Geodude does have hands.
He does have hands.
Exactly.
That's our fans.
So,
That's true.
Lane,
I nominate the
Exactly.
opposable thumb.
Elaine, witnessing her dream slowly shattering before her eyes as the rope did not make it all the way.
Oh wow, that's deep.
So, she sort of slumps. She turns to Geodude pitifully. She goes, Twain, can you go get the rope, please, and give it to the boys?
Dude, he gives you a little salute. And Geodude is it's going to actually be using his burrow speed here. Levitate's useful for kind of hovering along, but it's not actually that great for like going up slopes.
Mhm.
And this is very rocky. So, the Geodude is going to use his burrow speed, but he's just going to burrow just beneath the surface. He's basically climbing along, like an American Ninja Warrior without a lower body to hold them back. And he gets up there and starts attempting to untangle this rope. So, what shall I have the Geodude roll? We're gonna have the Geodude roll a. Geodude's gonna roll. It's gonna be another acrobatics check, I think, to get this
For Geodude?
Yeah. Got a rank 2 in there. It's not that bad. It's relatively low DC. That's a 5? That's a 5. It's becoming less untangled. But it's
less untangled.
less. Yeah, so it's becoming more tangled. He manages to wrap it around another boulder, and Geodude, maybe misunderstanding, has set the rope up such that the end is now with you, Elaine. He gives it to you very proudly. However, it does not quite reach the top, and perhaps never will. The DC of the athletics check to climb the rocks has gone down, but it's not nearly as good as it would have been if one of the boys up there could have held the other end.
Okay.
She pats the Geodude on the forehead and she goes, Thank you, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Well, Vigo, if you'll stay up here, I'll try and get the last bit of that rope.
Okay.
Did you say athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Oh, to fail.
Mako.
And make room for Mako.
Mako. Okay, I'll get it. You get down here and you don't realize just how congested the climbing surface has now become, with the rope forming a sort of horrific spider web that trips you up as you fall down, colliding with Elaine. It would be meet cute, except you take a tick of damage.
Oh.
Oh. We both do?
Just Mako.
Okay. Yeah, Elaine just has a bruised head.
As you both collapse into a pile of screaming children.
Oh man, this is all going wrong!
What happened, Mako?
Dude seems proud of himself for some reason.
Are you okay, Mako?
He'll just start talking. Yeah, I was trying to get down to, because I was trying to get the rope to get you up, because we found the stuff, and it just a mile a minute, just.
As your nose begins to bleed from the impact.
Elaine quickly, she'll, flail her hands around, pull out a handkerchief, and, pinch your nose.
Oh, thanks. Well, here I go again. Can I try and climb back up?
Yeah.
Vigo with its 21, dude.
Yeah.
Are you even a child anymore?
Having been consoled.
Questionable.
The women at your back. A man can do anything. As he walks up using the rope as basically just a stepping stone to elastic himself forward. You find where the Geodude went so wrong. He somehow has a Boy Scout patch in knot tying, because this is very complex.
Wow.
And you slowly begin to unfasten it. It takes a minute, but you're a human, and it's not that bad. And so you get the rope all the way up, finally. One bloody nose later.
So Vigo had to save everybody after all.
Yay.
All right. And ropes are pretty easy to climb. They're really not that easy to climb in real life, but I'm gonna let you guys just get up there, okay?
Oh, I've done rope climbing before.
I'm a merciful DM.
Thank you for your mercy. DM. I still want to do it anyways. Hang on, because Elaine's clumsy. Hang on. Is it athletics?
Oh, man.
Please.
Can we say that I climbed up before she did?
Yeah. Amber.
That way I don't. Okay.
No, that you
Just in case she falls.
You succeed. That's fine. 8 athletics is enough.
Whew.
The rope.
She slips a little bit here and there.
Yeah. All right.
Christine suddenly wants to fail.
You now consult the great pillar of shame.
No, I see the problem. Well, I mean, it's risky, but, Spectacle could probably cut the bag open. I mean, there's no telling what he's gonna do, but he might do that.
He might also cut us, too.
You look down
No,
at
I just put him away before that happens.
You look down at the Pokeball that seems to have an evil glint in its eye.
He can be nice sometimes.
Amber briefly flashbacks to all the time we spent in Cirrus, where Spectacle broke the bathroom stall and attempted to assault a nurse, and cut open the vending machine.
Oh wow!
And you're like, yeah, this is good.
He can be nice. He just chooses not to.
He wakes up and chooses violence every day.
You know, it might be worth a shot. Are there any other ideas?
Vigo, don't you have some kind of survival knife?
No, I only have a shovel.
Well,
I had to sell my knife for food.
Relatable.
So, DM, tell me if this is too far-fetched.
Uh-huh.
But what if I try and use the pickaxe to like pry the backpack out with Geodude helping for like the burrow speed and just his general arminess.
Sketch.
Yeah, well, you
basically
be using the pickaxe like on like the rock, just to try and like yeah. I mean, yeah, you can try it. You know, I don't know if it's necessarily like higher success rate.
I am concerned.
I guess there's nothing special about this backpack, so we can just steal the contents inside of it.
Would it be so? Is the issue that the like are the calipers under load right now, or are they just like we can't get to them because of the form of the backpack? And
so there's other stuff in the backpack. It seems like that's probably holding some of it. You're right, but the calipers seem to be not in an outside pocket, but like on the outside of the rest of that stuff from what you're feeling around. Mm-hmm. So hopefully just getting the calipers out won't do anything horrible.
Okay.
I see. How thick is this pillar? Like, could we attempt to just use the pickaxe and start laying into it?
It's a thin, long stalactite. It's like 2 or 3 feet.
Okay. I really would love to get the rest of the tools, but
I fear for our safety.
Yeah, I'd say if Beedrill can cut through, that's a good first.
Well, I feel like Beedrill's a stabby type. So, and he was talking about kind of slashing earlier. I don't know if this is worth anything, but technically technically Ample's ability is Hypercutter, but I mean the move he would have access to is Vice Grip, which isn't really slashy. So,
yeah.
You want me to try Scratch then?
We can do that, or we can go with the Parasect. So, but if Scratch gets it open, then no need to bring out the Parasect, I assume.
Deploy the Psyduck. Psyduck this entire time, by the way, has been striking this pose.
He's ready.
Yeah, the side like the end of his little duck claw has been glinting every time the mention of the word Scratch has been stated.
You know what, Wig? Let's try it. Let's do this.
He's squirming. He's like squirming out, and you're like, prepare yourself, Psyduck.
Hold on. Give me one sec, bud. All right, I'm gonna like set him down in front of me, get on my knees, and what thing is it? Hold on. Is it this? Okay.
Utilize a command check to keep the Psyduck from preempting your efforts.
Yes. Oh, do you want me to actually?
I actually want you to.
Let's go. All right. Command. I'm actually pretty good at this. Never mind.
Are you sure?
What were you saying? Sorry, what was that?
The DC wasn't that high, but it was a little bit lower than this. As the Psyduck will be going ahead and making its attack without your training. So go ahead and make its attack roll.
Whoa. Where are you? There we go. I think it's this.
Okay. 24 damage. Alright. So here's what happens. The Psyduck scrambles forth as Mako says, okay, now here's what I want you to Psyduck know, as he brings his claw in like a switchblade and cleaves open the side of the backpack. And it's very nice. It's a clean cut. If this were a human being, or forbid it, another Pokemon, their guts would be spilling forth like so much fondue. The first thing that comes out is the calipers, which Vigo dives for and grabs. And then comes everything else. And yeah, those of you who are like standing at the ready, I would say Mako and Elaine could probably go for this. It's full of Niederrands. They were in captivity. Roll me an acrobatics check
Wait, what?
to try and grab things as they fall out of the backpack.
Uh-oh.
Bummer. My one chance to use acrobatics.
What?
Elaine's too clumsy for this.
Yeah.
What?
I think I meant to
Why
give
is
Mako
that-
rank 3 in acrobatics instead of athletics, but oh well.
You have rank 1.
Yeah.
We're both pathetic at it.
As you both,
Athletics has been more useful.
as both Mako and Elaine lunge forward and bop heads again, and you're like, oh no, not again! As everything else, including several large heavy metal pythons, a horrible grating noise as they slip the stalactite and fall onto the ground next to you. Several hollow metal pipe sounds later. The stalactite cracks and then entirely slips off of its axis. Mako, you have time to jump back into the loving arms of Geodude. As the ground cracks and then falls away around you. As you are now plummeting, for about a brief few seconds, before your backs hit something at a slant, and you realize you're sliding down some kind of chute or tunnel. As I will get some different music here.
Wow, we just all had to pile on right on this rock.
Oh, I
How
come up with
convenient.
really ideas.
So
I
was
genuinely
so
thought that backpack was full of Niederrands, because you did not skip a beat saying that. So I was like, oh, okay, they've just infested this backpack.
It's full of Niederrands. They're gonna.
As Vigo holds on for the calipers for dear life, you all plummet downwards. It's actually smoother than many of you would have expected, falling through a horrible cavity in the earth, sliding towards presumably your doom. I want everybody to roll me an acrobatics check
Blood-curdling
again.
Screams.
Yeah, exactly.
More blood-curdling screams.
Hey, at least I can use my acrobatics this time.
I rolled a 4, yes.
Excellent.
That's 2 ones right there.
These children, true acrobats. As
I'm
yeah,
surfing down this landslide.
yeah, you are actually. Your feet are planted down. As Beedrill just hovers behind you, everybody else, it's the cheese rolling for everybody else. Vigo at the front with the calipers going down head first.
I was a snowboarder.
Moving at an incredible speed. So
Yes, that's right. Okay, so everybody but Amber go and take a tick of damage. If you're not aware of that, so Mako took this early, but it's a 10th of your health. You'll get kind of banged around and bruised on the descent.
It's a 6.
Okay, now I'm gonna grab all your tokens. And
What about our Pokemon?
yeah, those are all tokens too.
Don't ask,
we
Dorian,
recall-
don't ask.
Oh, okay.
All of them are either so small that you can hang on to them, or they like just straight up fly. So I'm not too worried about it. As far as their checks are concerned.
Just having a real great time in the backpack.
yeah, you're free. You hear free, just like free as you echoes down through the chamber. I meant to change the music. Let me do that real quick.
I love the idea that it gets like muffled and then unmuffled as like he's either like the one being rolled on or the one rolling over. It's like
No, I'm imagining with that too, if he goes sliding like face first the entire way.
oh, okay, so not even rolling. I got the impression that it was like a.
As you all slam down into something relatively soft, a patch of sand.
My goodness gracious.
Where are we?
And we're getting straight into an encounter here as you glance around in a pile of bodies and Pokemon, and you see It's suddenly very hot, and you see gooing out from pools of reddish liquid you could only assume to be magma. Ooze red creatures, as well as an angry-looking little sand-colored rat to your northwest.
Don't call it a rat. They're more adorable than that.
No, it is a rat. Well, it's more of a mouse,
Alright,
really.
so turn order.
Yes. Initiative.
Oh, I think I did that. I'm sorry.
Wait, I thought there was a roll for this. Yeah, there it is.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Oh, my bad. So it's just a d20 then? Or is it... No, it's just your acrobatics, sorry.
It's your speed.
Yeah.
Sped.
Yes. 14.
Your speed.
My speedometer. Of course.
How do I add a turn?
Are those like... Actually,
Here,
maybe I can't tell.
I'll put all you guys on there.
Those kind of look like footprints in the ground.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's a
Like
lot of
heading from one cave to the other.
By the way, your only illumination here is the magma in your own flashlights. There's no artificial illumination down here.
I'm so glad I didn't spend my d20 yet.
Yeah.
This is wicked.
This is going to have something really cool in it.
Whatever that enemy is, they're bipedal, presumably. I'm trying to think of... Maybe it's like a... Oh, dude, imagine if it's like a Charmeleon. That'd be cool.
I'm pretty sure it's
got to be
been
bigger than
stated
that, though,
that
right?
like starters basically aren't in the wild.
Oh,
They're
Not always, because
my bad.
sometimes they escape containment.
It's a feral one if it's in the wild.
So are starters genetically bred?
Yes, actually.
Wait, they're like fake Pokemon?
So starter Pokemon in at least these regions are all qualified as wartime Pokemon. They were bred for war, and they don't really know how to exist naturally in the wild, so they're all given to trainers to be kept safe.
Wow.
Pokemon lore facts right here.
Yep.
Okay, what about in normal Pokemon though? Like starters are real Pokemon, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
presumably. Okay. It's not exactly stated one way or the other. Although we don't find them in the wild, so... Well, no, that's not true anymore. I think there might be some in the wild in more recent games.
So missing speeds for Amber, Beedrill, and Psyduck.
Oh yeah,
and
sorry.
Mako as well.
14. Here. Beedrill has 17. There we go. Oh man. Alright, time to start overthinking. Let's go.
Okay, still missing Mako and Psyduck.
Yeah, I'm looking them up.
Okay.
Oh, and I need to figure out how much damage or what the trait is for this attack.
Okay, looks like we got everybody. So let's go ahead and do Descending, and this is Wild Battle, so again, no commitments. We're just going to start with Slugma number 4, looks like. So again, coming out of the magma.
Fast Slugma.
Let's see the Overland. It's not great. They're slugs. 2, 3. All right, let's check to see if there's any moves in range. Yes, there is. Just barely. The Slugma, it's not totally kind of like pure fire, as you've seen. It's made of like partially like magma, and that's partly like kind of rocky, groundy substance stuff. And from it, it opens its gargantuan slug mouth. It almost like unhinges, and from the depths you see what looks like a burning rock kind of forms and then is propelled outward via liquid. as the Slugma is going to be using Rock Throw on the Beedrill.
Oh no. It's a flying type.
It is. So here we go. Show all.
Oh wait. Bug poison? Hold up. Was I tripping just now?
Did it not go?
Yeah, Beedrill's bug poison.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
still
but
super effective.
but yeah, because bug. Yep.
Oh, I can
Never mind.
toggle. I can toggle public. I'll go ahead and do that. Cool. Okay. So I'll reroll this again just to show you guys because I want to start making these transparent.
Cool.
Okay. So that's a rock throw. Beat your Beedrill's evasion for sure.
For sure.
And is going to go ahead and be dropping some 23 rock damage on there. Not stab, thankfully. It's not rock type yet, just fire.
Okay, calculate damage.
Doesn't have its shell. It's just
23.
So this is super effective in your damage calculator.
Physical or special?
This is physical.
I assume.
Rock throw. Yep.
Okay. It is double effective. And 38 damage. Woo-wee! That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. 2 minus 23. Alright, it's only got 23 HP left. No bueno. I'll make this red. That's 62.
Okay. Hey, you put the health on. Thank you. That's so helpful for me. So 23 HP left on that Beedrill. I'm gonna say that's probably an injury. I don't know my injury rules. Let's
it's over half of it, so yeah.
Over half. So what do we roll on that, if anything?
I don't think you roll anything. It just has an injury now.
Has an injury. So what does that do?
I believe it reduces the amount of max HP it can regain.
Okay.
So, so long as there's an injury, it can't regain that much, kind of thing.
Okay. So
not entirely certain on that, though. I'm gonna check.
Okay, check for us, and we can leave that to Caleb to try and tick on his sheet when he sees it. But that's it for the Slugma. Going over to the Beedrill, as a strange gas fills the air, you feel a little bit weird, but your Beedrill feels way weirder. As you can see it kind of twitching and vibrating a little bit in the air as it glances back to you for orders. I want you to go and roll me a command check.
Okay. I finally get to use this ability.
Nice. Roleplay successfully ordering your Beedrill to ignore whatever is happening to it right now.
Hey, don't worry about it. You got this, okay? I know my voice is cracking right now, but you can totally do this. We're fine.
It turns back towards the enemies. All right.
All right, good deal. I don't know if I want to take on the Slugma. What is my? It has a fly of 8. Are we doing special stuff with diagonals? I cannot remember.
Yeah, that should be enabled already. Let me double check that actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It's
yes,
enabled.
Yep, it's 3.5
Okay, cool.
compatible. Yep.
Then I can still get to the Sandshrew. The Sandshrew should presumably be a better matchup because I think ground in a bug is better than rock in a bug. So I think that is where I'm gonna pivot my attention. So I'm gonna have Beedrill, assuming that we can move through allies without issue, move over to the Sandshrew, fly over here, and then use Fury Attack on it.
Okay, absolutely.
Which is going to be so I guess I need to roll first to see if it hits, right? So I think, presumably this button? Okay, so I think an 8 there.
Yeah, that's it.
And then I need a D8 for the damage base.
How many attacks those go off?
So that's a 4, which I think is what I got last time. Okay, so I have all the rules pulled up this time. So, on a result of 4, 5, or 6, the attack hits 3 times, which multiply the move's damage base by the number of times hit. So, damage base is 2, times 3 is 6, so damage base 6, which is 2d6 plus 8. So I will roll 2d6 plus 8. Oh wait, no, I need to roll, because how do I calculate the additional damage here? Maybe just...
Attack is just added straight on.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 8 plus attack, which is... Let me find it. 15. I hope I don't kill it. That would be sad. Oh, slash R. 2d6 plus 8 plus 15. 29. And this is obviously normal.
Okay, that's bug into ground. I don't think that's neutral, right? So.
This is, well, it's a normal type attack, right?
Oh, Fury is normal?
Because it's just Fury attack. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
Yep. It's just a normal physical.
Rad. Okay. Let me go and input that into the thingy thing.
Don't die on me, baby boy.
So that is 29. Physical. Normal. Okay. Got it. Sentries are reasonably physically tanky. So a lot of its kind of armadillo-like scales are blocking as it curls up slightly. Its eyes glinting a little bit red. This is a very aggressive-looking creature, and it doesn't like this Beedrill beating up on it. So let me go ahead and fetch that HP real quick.
Beedrill might get cooked here. It's okay though. We do what we gotta do.
Okay, and I will show you the health bar. There you go. I'm using green, but you can use whatever colors you want. All right, so that's it for that. And we're going back over to the next Slugma. Slugma 2, moving up. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure it's out of range of everybody. Yes, indeed. So, I believe it can use its main action to take another move. That's a thing, right?
It increases its speed by 50%.
50%. So that's another 1 square. Okay, cool. Rounded down, I presume. Slugma moves up.
So I think the system rounds down.
Okay. Over to Vigo.
Okay. Well. Considering the situation. Wait, hold up. What is the limit on like the level of Pokemon I can command at this point?
It's 10. Because we're below level 10, basically. Or no, because we're below level 5. It's 2 times your level, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
With a minimum of 10.
Yes.
Okay, then. Never mind. I cannot use the Cubone yet.
You can use
Wait,
it, but
Cubone's goated?
Yeah, Cubone's level 12.
Cubone's level 12.
You can use it, but you have to roll command checks to make sure to base you.
It would only be a DC of the amount above your level times 2, right? So it would only be a DC of 4, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's right.
My spectacle is 7 above, and the DC was 14.
So you have to beat a 4. It's not that much higher than your trainer DC.
That's pretty reasonable. However, that's I'm not gonna do that because that would require a whole bunch of switching and stuff. So instead, I'm assuming Vigo is currently prone.
Yes, all the trainers are prone. Except for Amber. Amber's fine.
Well, I guess he stands back up, triumphantly holds up the calipers. I kept them safe! It's really hot in here.
Free! The celebration Frigibacks on the backpack, just enjoying life, man.
Okay, let's see. What do we do about this? I guess I'm gonna stand up. I'm assuming that's my movement to do so.
Yep, shift action to get up.
Shift action. And there's a slugma over here. Presumably I can see that.
That's a slugma over there. Oh yeah, you can see all the stuff.
Yeah. So let's just assume that's the first thing Vigo sees. And as is per the usual strategy, is going to throw Frigibags over to it.
Okay.
Don't miss. Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Throw. Maybe let's not go right there. Maybe right there is better.
Flies through the air. It soars, wings / arms extended. Okay, yeah, it lands. So that's main action to check it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all my actions.
All right, Sandshrew goes. So let me get the Sandshrew. Where are you at, Sandshrew? There he is. It is a female Sandshrew, actually. All right, so we're going to go ahead and... yeah, the Sandshrew, kind of in this curl, is going to ball up even more. And it's going to start spinning as it performs a rollout.
No.
Versus the Beedrill, of course.
My bug-type Pokemon
Great.
are so vulnerable.
So this is a passing thing, which means I believe the Sandshrew moves as part of the move. And doesn't evoke opportunities for doing so.
Oh, fascinating.
So the Sandshrew is going to go ahead. What's its... it's 5. Okay, so it's going to be moving 1. Hold on. 2. 3, 4, 5. Comes over here at rest near the crater. And it's going to be doing that 18 damage.
Beedrill's cooked. 18 physical. Double effective, right? Or is rollout ground or rock?
That is rock.
Rock.
Yeah, it actually lists the. Can you see this? Can you see the type?
Yeah, I can see the rock. Yep.
Okay, cool.
22. Oh!
Oh.
1 HP in a dream!
Living on the edge, baby.
Literally the...
Yeah, the annoying vibe. And he still has a shift action, so he's gonna keep rolling around. 2, 3, 4. He's gonna get up here, put his back to the wall, kind of defensive. It's obviously like still spinning. It's gonna make another pass soon. But until then, it's a Frigibac's go.
Okay. Yeah. Gotta do the, Gotta do Frigibax's classic iconic move, Dragon Tail.
Dragon Tail. Hey, it hits!
Oh, this might actually hit. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man, you
okay.
hit.
Yeah, so,
35, Dragon.
roll the 35, it's Dragon type. Push, I don't remember what that means, let me check. Specific, okay, I think it's push 1 meter?
6 meters minus their weight.
Oh.
Oh, 6 minutes, okay.
On the roll 15 plus, the target is also tripped, but that's...
Yeah, I only rolled it.
Yeah.
10, I think.
Okay. Push 6 meters minus their weight class. Okay, and let me double check because Slugma is weird and might have some kind of trait that lets it stick around. It's a slug after all.
Oh, wait. It actually needs to take 5 more damage because it has last chance dragon.
Okay, 5 more.
But that, I can't add that into the move itself, so it should be.
Okay, so let me go back up to full, and then I'll add that onto the damage calculations.
I don't think it'll change anything.
Probably.
I don't think it'll
It probably.
change it significantly.
It probably.
It's just gonna be 5 more. But...
Probably should.
Austin.
What?
That's
Austin.
weird. What?
Austin.
Oh, it went up for some reason. So I need to hold on. Let me do it one more time. One more time. So 40 total. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now we're going up.
There we go.
Slugma obviously injured. Yeah, the Frigibacks soaring through the air like an elegant ballerina brings down its stubby tail, glowing violently with the power of the ancients. Bang! Smashes into the Slugma, and for a second you think it's just the lava now. Before the Slugma slowly reemerges with an angry look on its face.
Presumably it can't be pushed because there's a rock behind it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Austin.
What's up?
Before you moved the sand shrew up there, was it right here?
It was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Quick attack on Holly. I want to use Holly quick attack
Okay.
priority move.
Totally. Quick attack priority move.
While it was sitting there, I didn't really get to call it out because there was
that's
a lot
fine.
happening so quickly.
That's fine. Priority move.
Okay.
Sure. Go ahead and roll that then. And quick attacks has a range of 3 or more.
Melee one target priority.
Okay, so it can't hit. It can't hit him. Pretty sure. 'Cause
Wait.
if it's melee, it's adjacent.
Oh,
Bummer.
so it was too far away, I guess.
Yep, that's okay. Keep quick attack on the back foot. That's sweet. You could potentially pick something off. Quick.
Okay.
All right. So that's Frigibax's big attack. Still has a shift. Anything else?
I think he's AFK.
Oh, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna assume no. We'll go over to Amber. Beedrill's feeling it.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, no, Beedrill's coming back for sure. The problem is all of my Pokemon are gonna be getting cooked. So, like, I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, if you want to hold on to their health,
You have an Iteran.
It's a level 5.
I'll also have Bigo roll something when he gets back. I forgot.
Like, I'll double check its stuff. It's 36 HP. What is what's its defense look like? Oh man. Yeah, it's basically gonna be just as weak.
whatever you pull out, I'm
58
planning
plus 6,
to
yeah.
water sport, and so they'll have resistance to fire.
Brad.
What does that do when the object of the water sport is double weak to fire?
I would assume it'd be normal weak to fire. It gives 1 layer of resistance.
Yeah, 1 step of resistance.
Okay, got it.
I did not expect to be able to use water sport.
That is nice.
Yeah, this applicably, at least this early.
I'm tempted to pull out Spectacle, but the problem is it's already like apparently hard to command Pokemon in here, so I feel like that would compound with my other issues. So I think I'm just gonna send out Ample. I'm gonna use the what up? Where is my my page swap? There we go. I have. Oh, sorry. Again.
I was just gonna ask: do wild Pokemon attempt to kill each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want them to kill the Sandshrew.
I mean, do we risk like our Pokemon getting killed, or does that just go into like the injuries?
I think a Pokemon can die.
They can
Right.
they can die. At least at this point in the campaign, that's not like an imminent threat unless you do very stupid things.
Okay.
As the stakes slowly start to rise, actual character death will become a possibility, and I'll try to make it clear.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use quick switch with an AP, which did we did determine there's okay. Well, I can see where I can track it, but I can't. I can only
Basic
adjust
info.
the. Yep, I see that. The problem is like I can only adjust like the max value instead of the min value, which is weird. Unless that button does something that no. Anyways. So, I would just keep track of that here. I'm mercy, my mouse
Should
is
be able to
spazzing out.
change it.
I can only change the max value on the right side instead of the
Interesting.
normal value, which is weird.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's a bug or what. So I've got 5 AP now and quick switching. So I'm gonna replace. I'm gonna return Beedrill before he perishes.
Okay.
And
what's
sorry,
the? I haven't asked this question yet. Is there a limit to the range on your return?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna assume
I have no idea what
not.
the limit is on throwing. I don't know what the limit is on.
Okay. For now,
returning.
I'm going to assume return is within line of sight. To be generous. So yeah, the Beedrill laser beam goes out, grabs the Beedrill. The Beedrill had actually like landed on the ground at this point, like super beat up, like just about had it. It's it's like on its 4 legs, like its needles embedded into the ground, just heaving, sweating all over as you retrieve the Beedrill. Bye Beedrill.
Okay. Glad he's alive. All right. So Beedrill comes back, and then I'm going to quick switch and throw out Ample.
Okay.
And how far can I throw him? That's the primary question.
I think your throwing distance is strictly related to your athletics. Let's look.
Oh, I found this last time.
How funny.
Loki, I need you to move away from my keyboard. Almost knocked him over. Move, Chad.
Okay, let's look.
Alright, so a full Pokemon switch requires standard action to be initiated by either the trainer or the Pokemon in their respective initiative accounts. A trainer cannot switch or recall their Pokemon if their active Pokemon is out of range of their Pokeballs for Call Beam, which is 8 meters.
8 meters. Okay, that is limit. Okay. So let's double check it.
How many meters is feet?
3 feet to a meter.
You're within range. It was 7 squares.
Each meter
cool.
is supposed to be a square, though. So
Yeah, the feet is just a roll 20 thing. I haven't changed the feet to any other measurement. We're using squares for the measurements here. So
Okay, got it.
so 7
Is there-
within range of the recall beam. Awesome.
Does it happen to mention how far throwing distance is? Not that it actually matters.
It's
'cause I just
4
chose.
plus athletics rank.
4 plus athletics. Cool. Does
Okay, cool. So that means-
does Juggler do anything to that? Like make it run off of acrobatics, for instance?
I mean, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
If it does.
We'll assume that then. So 4 plus athletics.
Okay, so that's gonna be
6 maybe.
5, 6. Yep. So I can throw it here. So I'm gonna throw out Ample there. I think I said it was this file.
Yep.
Double check. Yep. Okay. Cool. And then that gives him an initiative of 15. Because of the 5 plus 10. So he should trigger immediately.
Okay.
I'm going to use my my main action. So I've done a free action to throw him out.
Right.
Main action. I'm going to use.
What is that? 15? Is that what you said?
That's correct. Yes, sir. And that's only for this turn. You can go ahead and put him at 5 if you'd like. But it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use a Capricious Whirl. Actually, I don't have a great way of posting this, so I'm just going to post it down here. Plus 3 bonus to evasion, 5 less damage with all damaging attacks. So he's got a much higher evasion now.
Nice.
I don't know, the evasions are all like physical special speed. I don't know which that applies to. I assume any of them. So he has an evasion of 4 for physical and speed.
Nice. How do you roleplay that order there?
I'm gonna throw him out and then be like,
Be careful, Ample! They're deadly!
This. Yeah, the Ample now terrified for its life, spinning around in all directions.
put some extra.
Is taking
extra curve on the Pokeball.
Yeah, exactly. Ample looks a little bit dizzy, but boy, is it effective. The Slugma and the Sandshrew just don't seem to exactly know what's up. Their beady little red eyes just staring it down, getting a little bit swirly looking. All right, so that's it for that. So you're done to what, 2 AP now?
So that is, I think I have 6. I'm not sure. Is AP 1-to-1 with level? No, you start with 1, then you gain 1 for every...
I think so.
Oh wait, you start with 5, you gain 1 for every 5 trainer levels. So since we're level 5, I have 6. So I'm down to 3 AP.
Okay, got it.
Because that was 2.
And you didn't do a fast switch in the Diglett encounter, did you?
No.
Okay. That's fine. We can consult the recording as well later.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
And then for the Ample's turn, he is going to move to the Sandshrew and then use Vice Grip on it.
Sure. I will remind you, cause your juggler thing that lets you return.
Oh.
Does your juggler thing that lets you return also let you throw out a new Pokemon?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you still have your shift action if you want to use it. You could potentially move.
That's correct.
You're not,
but
you're not prone
if I
either.
get the Sandshrew low enough, then I want to be able to throw a Pokeball at it. Although I am far away, so I don't even know if that's going to be
right. But also it won't be. Your turn is also done though, so you'll have your full turn back by the time you can throw a Pokeball. So do you want to use your shift action now to do something?
Oh, sure, yeah. So let's see. I have what, 5 meters, right?
Yeah, whatever your overland is.
Yep, overland 5. Okay, cool. So I will just go. Yeah, I'll go. I guess I'll move as close as possible. Maybe taking shelter in the crater.
Yeah. You run up and slide down the side.
Nice.
All right. So back over to the Ample now.
Yep.
It's moving and grooving.
Here is the AC roll of 4.
I think that hits. It's not a particularly evasive answer. Yeah.
And then this is going to be minus 5 less damage to this damage, but that is 30, so 25.
Okay, 25. This is bringing the damage calculation.
And this is once again physical normal.
Is your... It said it's 25 damage? Your damage roll says 30.
Yeah, but it's minus 5 because of the Capricious Whirl that I bound.
Oh, gotcha. Is Hypercutter doing anything here? What does Hypercutter do again?
Hypercutter is... his attack stat can't be lowered.
Gotcha, awesome.
So yeah, that's not particularly applicable.
Okay.
Yep.
The Vice Group comes in, Grubbin briefly burrows underground, and the Sandshrew, being a ground type itself, kind of looks around warily and kind of backs up a little bit. As the Grubbin comes out and latches on to its knee, kind of wriggles a little bit, chipping off a few scales before the Sandshrew manages to shake it off. It's not looking great.
Okay. I don't know. So you said I've already used all my stuff this time around, right? So I cannot. There's no way I can throw the Pokeball right now, right?
Right. It's not your turn.
Okay. Just double check.
Yep. Yeah. You used a standard action. Right. The Grubbin still has a shift. If you want to move, but it will provoke a struggle opportunity more likely.
Not worth.
Okay. Okay. Over to the Mako. We'll go and put they're going back down to 5 now.
Okay.
Sorry that took a while.
Alright, good. Shift action, I will stand up. And then main action, agility training as an order. So Psyduck will have 14 initiative for this coming turn, and 1 extra movement capability.
Okay.
And that is it for Mako.
Okay, and you're standing up, I assume, with your shift action?
I did, yeah.
Nice. That's +1 bonus to movement and +4 to initiative. So you already adjust his initiative? Is 14 correct?
Yes, that is the new initiative.
So with the 14, he will be going before the Slugma. Very nice.
All right.
All right, Lugblade deploys.
Yes. we shall water sport. Burst 2, so everyone in this little clump gets 1 step of resistance to fire-type moves until hit with a fire-type move.
Okay.
And then...
nice, so these 3 trainers, the Centret, the Geodude, and of course the Psyduck.
Yeah.
And it's an extra stage of resistance, so...
yeah.
The Geodude is very resistant, so is the Psyduck.
This Geodude is not going to get burnt.
His overland is... Oh, his overland is 5.
So a little drippy
So,
icon I can use. That's fine.
1,
The drippy
2,
icon.
3, 4, 5. And I get 1 extra step. Or no, 1 extra move. So I will just take 1 diagonal. And that is my turn.
I was going to use the little vial, but the heart works too. Okay. So it moves up. Yeah, I'll let you guys add the little heart. So, Psyduck moves up. I think that's it for that. As Psyduck just spews water everywhere, he does like a little pirouette, just spewing it like a fine water spray covers all of you. It's actually kind of pleasant. It's starting to get kind of hot down here, and you were already kind of sweaty. Going over to Slugma. This is Slugma 3. Okay, moving over. 1, 2, 3. Slugma is in range. Let's see what the move of choice is here. As the Slugma opens its mouth, a strange vapor exits it, resembling some kind of gas or almost like volcanic exhalation. It's just this white cloud. It uses yawn. This is going to be what? Cannot miss. And what is the frequency? Is this a forever frequency? Once a scene. There it is. Okay. Got it. The Slugma uses Yawn. Cannot miss as the Psyduck is buffeted by the cloud of sleep-inducing gaffs. It cannot miss. Your Psyduck will fall asleep. Just like in the game at the end of its next turn. So it has a full round to do things before you get it out of there. Potentially, or you let it fall asleep.
Does that get canceled if you switch him out?
It does, yeah. Just like in the game, yeah.
Don't switch him out yet.
Yeah.
I have safeguard.
Simple. Okay. By the way, I forgot to do this. But both Amber and Vigo go and roll me command checks really quick.
Oh. Whoa!
Nice, success. Success.
Wow.
Good.
It's so hot in here that we can't command our Pokemon properly.
Yeah, you shout words and they sound a little bit hollow to you, but even just the sound of your voice is enough to get your starters back on your side, as they started to look a little twitchy there. Alright, this Slugma's moving up. This Slugma's going just towards the nearest target, and that's going to be the Grubbin. So Slugma advances.
Miss.
This is going to be... this is going to be an Ember.
Aye.
As coming out of its mouth, sparks of fire. 8 definitely hits. 26.
Okay.
It did not roll an 18 plus. So no burn. Oh, my apologies. Let me roll that one more time. I didn't actually click stab. It's actually going to be a little bit worse for you. I'm sorry.
Oi, oi, oi.
Unless your evasion is really high, which it is.
It is. Yeah, that misses.
Nice. Okay. Perfectly fine. I don't mind that.
Wow.
Yep. The ember blasts over the grubbin as it ducks into the ground at your command.
Great job! Keep it up!
Okay. Over to Elaine.
Goodness, so much has happened.
It doesn't have that high evasion. Unless, is there something giving it a lot of evasion?
It's command, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I gave it a capricious swirl, so it gets a +3 evasion, and it already had.
Okay, never mind.
Yep. After getting hosed down by a Psyduck spout, Elaine rolls around into the sand and tries to get herself back up. She is going to cast a spell. A mighty spell. Let me get up to it. I want to get Safeguard on Psyduck.
Okay.
This is what it does.
Rad. Okay, once a scene. Okay, ignoring the status effects. So the next time it would get slapped, it ignores it. That's rad.
Well, if it falls asleep now, or if it is about to fall asleep.
Right.
So.
Thank you.
Awesome. So you're yep. Elaine reaches out with some psychic power.
I'm not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
In spending an AP free action, Sage's Benedict. With Safeguard, he gets a +1 evasion.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't think he's activating Safeguard. I think you trigger that when Safeguard would go off. I think. But you can do that pretty easily, guaranteed, when Jan
Triggering
when Jan would
gains
go
an
off.
additional benefit as follows, depending on the move used.
The trigger is when it activates one of your moves with the blessing keyword.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's a rad ability for sure. Okay.
Something to keep on in the back of our minds.
Yep. Remember the trigger when the yawn goes off, and you'll get it. All right. So you safeguarded. You still have a shift, which I'm assuming you're going to use to get up. Anything else?
Yep, she's already gotten up. I'm not sure if there is anything else to do.
Okay. We'll go over to the Sentret.
Sentret, let's see. Sentret is going to... How fast can my Sentret move? Overland 4... Let's see, it's 20 feet. But they have ranged attacks, so I kind of don't want to get her in too much trouble.
The Slugman can fling rocks and shoot fire at you and all kinds of stuff. They're nasty.
Yeah.
Creatures.
I will probably not give a command to the Sentret. How far was their shots?
They were flinging rocks about 6 squares.
So the Slugma only needs to move one more. Do I get any kind of quote-unquote difficulty with hiding behind a rock?
Sure. I would say if some attack comes at you from the opposite side, you get a little evasion.
Okay. I'll send the Sentret. I'll tell her to hide behind that rock right there. Wait to ambush them with the quick attack.
Sit. It scurries off and hides behind the cover there. Okay, so you're just keeping its action open for the quick attack later.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Okay, moving on to Slugma. Slugma on the bottom. Let us see what the nature of this beast is.
The fifths.
Okay. As a bit of gas kind of spews up into the air from one of the the magma instabilities. The Slugma seems to emulate this, as out of its mouth pours some kind of purplish red gas spewing forth in a line. So it's gonna be a d20. Actually, I'll just roll accuracy. This is easier. There we are. It's a 6. But the accuracy is 7. Does that mean it just misses? If its accuracy
nope,
is 7 and
that's
it's
included.
Oh, it's already got it, and it's an even number. So Frigibrax is poisoned. It's an even number on the smog.
Even numbered roll. The roll is a 13.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not the result, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So the result is
right.
is
determines whether it hits or not. Yeah.
The roll itself is
okay. So that misses. Awesome. 50-50. Yep. Frigibrax gets hit by the gas, but it doesn't seem to have any immediately ill effects.
It does a little sneeze.
Okay. Okay. Did you guys roll me those command checks? Amber and Vigo. Okay. No, you did. You did already. Good. Okay. Right. You did, and I succeeded. Geodude. Last one in the initiative.
Question.
Yep.
I did a main action to safeguard and told the Centric to move. When it was the Centric's turn.
That's right. You have to, if you're using 2 Pokemon, you have to spend your main action to command the other one, I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
Okay, so Geodude doesn't move.
Correct.
Okay, so going back to the top here. Alright, this Slugma right here. We'll go ahead and launch a bit of fire towards the Psyduck. And you're pretty good at these. What's your AC might actually beat this. Is your AC 3 or higher?
Special evasion.
Special evasion.
No, it's 1. So
okay.
2 with the.
All right. So your water is naturally resistant to fire. Yes. And then you have your water sport going off. So double resistant. Really rad.
Yeah, 32 is the number I'm plugging in.
32 is the number you're plugging in.
Special. Double resisted, I guess you said.
Double resisted.
Wow.
Beautiful.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, as the ember hits the Psyduck, a pillory of steam erupts off of the liquid armor it's currently wearing, and the little bit of spit Psyduck coughs up to help counter the ember. Psyduck stands in exactly this pose, taunting the Slugma and doing a little Neo come forth villain motion. All right, that's it for that Psyduck. That's Slugma. Moving on, Slugma 2. So the Slugma
is the main protagonist, y'all.
Yes.
Slugma is going to be firing at the Centret here, and this is going to be another Ember. I'll go and say you're going to get a +1 to evasion. Special evasion.
Special? Let's see, where's Jolly?
Special evasion.
Okay. I don't think it matters.
It shouldn't. Then there's a 30.
AC 10?
Yep. Accuracy 10, yeah. 30 damage. But resisted because you got the water sport. Yep.
So calculate damage. 30. Submit category special. Submit immune. Just resisted.
Resisted.
Submit 10 damage.
Awesome. There you go. Going under 32. So for that Slugma, Sandshrew. Sandshrew is going to, of course, deploy the glorious rollout. And the Sandshrew doesn't know what to think of this little grub creature. It has attacked him, but it also is not on good terms with the Slugma. So we're gonna go ahead and roll a d2. On a 2, it attacks the Slugma. Okay. It continues the rollout and collides into the Slugma, which will be for super effective damage. Rock into fire, baby. So
Let's go.
So we'll go ahead and roll that.
I like the Sandshrew already. And its damage base goes up by 4.
It do. It do. So that's a 9 now.
Woo! That's a crazy damage base.
Okay, definitely hitting. And then...
So damage base 9 is 2d10 plus 10.
Oh, excuse me. I was changing the bonus. Okay, so plus 4. So where do I check the... Oh, I see. No. Okay. I know where to calculate this. There we go. Fix it. There we are. Okay. Let me re-roll this. So it's correct. Probably likely to hit still. Okay, yeah. Still hitting. And doing just slightly more damage.
1 more damage.
Yep. And then I'll calculate this on the Slugma sheet.
It's got the same roll.
Skull. Yep. And then effective. Okay. Yeah, it does a number on the Slugma. Not quite injured, but pretty brutal hit. As the Sandshrew keeps going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shifts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes to stop over here, close to where it was before. Going back over to Vigo.
All right. Gonna call back to Frigibax here to finish off that Slugma. Let me check my. Let me check my movement fast. Right quick. Yeah, I have enough movement for this. Okay, so yeah, Vigo is going to sprint as main action.
Very well.
And make sure this is lined up. Yep, to there, and I have 12 movements.
Gonna go kick that lava.
Yeah, gonna kick this lava with a slam.
Okay.
I can use as a free action at the end of a sprint maneuver taken as a standard action. And I shifted at least 3 meters in a straight line towards it, so it gains the smite keyword.
Oh.
Okay, let me double check something.
Okay.
Did you say you just got the smite keyword?
The smite keyword from your
Yes.
Slam's a cool move.
This is crazy.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll your attack, and we'll see if you hit. It's likely to.
Die, slug-yelloid.
And that's physical evasion. It's a Slugma. It's actually a decent physical evasion because I guess it's made of lava, but you do hit it.
Lovely.
So as an immediate reaction, you're triggering magma armor. Go ahead and take a tick of damage because you're kicking lava. as your boot starts to get really, really hot.
Catches on fire just a little bit.
Yeah. But you're doing damage. That's normal. So let's calculate that, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, doing 22 damage.
Ew.
That's exactly an injury on this Slugma. Nice. Yeah, as Vigo comes in like the special teams in football, and tease off this bit of lava. It doesn't really, it doesn't really go anywhere, but bits and pieces of magma go spewing across the sand here, which, by the way, is starting to turn into some kind of molten glass as the slugma pass it. All right, Vigo, anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions.
All right. So, Bridgebacks. So the first thing I want you to do is roll me another command check, because you're operating within the gas.
Oh, no. Oh.
You're good.
Okay.
Yep, Bridgebacks continues to listen to your instructions as Bridgebacks gives you a thumbs up as it sees its master kicking the slugma just as it would expect. All right, go ahead and do your Bridgebacks turn.
All right. Let's check something. How much different is this? If I remember correctly. Well, you know what? It's a new move. Let's just go ahead and do it because it's cool. Dragon Breath.
Awesome. AC2. I think that's the slugma's evasion, so it hits, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it only misses on a 1. Yeah, the energy breath coming out and the smoking the slugma here. So that's going to be 22. Every other turn. Go and roll that. You inputted stab, I presume.
It does have stab on it, yes.
You already did that.
However, it does not have the +5.
Okay.
So it's actually 27. I don't know how to adjust the...
Okay, and the dragon bath blows the last of the slugma back into the magma. You just see a couple of swirly eyes with X's on them in the magma when you glance over, and the Bridgebacks gives you another thumbs up. So that slugma is fainted.
Yeah, you gotta pay it back for breathing on it earlier.
That's right. All right, it has a shift action still.
Mm-hmm. Let me check how much you can move. 4. Yeah, I'd say Fridgerback's probably just moves back to the group over here.
Sure. Side
on top of the stuff.
Go ahead and roll a command check, Mako.
Okay.
Great, more than enough. The Psychic listens to your every word. He's in the zone.
Let's water gun Slugma 3.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, nice. Double strike. What does this mean, Precious? Look, it's damage 13.54545, repeating, of course.
Oh, that's...
you
I
have
thought
it.
That was the stab button.
No.
Should be... There we go.
There you go. You're still hitting. More damage, too.
Okay.
Awesome. 17, and water, of course, so that's it's super effective. Okay. Is the side deck moving at all? Let's go.
Nah, we'll stick next to Vigo. Well, actually, let's have Psyduck just move in 1. That way Vigo can flank if he wishes to.
Okay, sure. Done deal. Going back over to Amber.
Okay, I have a lot of things. So, first of all, I'd like to know...
What about the yawn?
Presumably...
Oh, the yawn did go off, because the Psychic ended its turn. So the Safeguard triggers, and yawn goes away. So I'll remove both of these. Actually, does Safeguard go away, or does it stick around for 4 rounds?
So now that the blessing has been activated, that's when my 1 AP free action would happen. I would give it a +1 evasion.
Right, you're giving it the evasion. I'm just wondering if safeguard goes away. Now that it's
the safeguard may be
activated.
activated 3 times and then.
Ah, okay. So you get 3 more charges. That's right.
No.
Or 2 more.
Or 2 more. Yep, you're right.
2 more charges.
Awesome. So there goes that. Psyduck ain't even sleepy, bro. Rad. And then you're getting the benediction. And that's the evasion, yeah? +1. And that's just all evasion? If it just says
+1 evasion.
Yeah, so all evasion. Right. Okay, that's done. Going back over to Amber.
All right, so here's what I would like to put forward to the DM.
Yep.
I have this ability called Quick Switch, right?
Yep, AP.
And it specifically says you may return and send out a Pokemon as a free action. It does not specify another Pokemon, like this one does, where it says for another one of your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because it does not specify
absolutely.
the same...
That's the kind of thing I want jugglers to be able to do, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, take the grub and take the grub out and chuck it back in. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I just wanna I'll roleplay it as like, let's pick up the pace, and then like give him that +10 initiative bonus, basically.
Totally.
To get him back up to 15.
Rad.
So that he moves before this Slugma, and then I would like him to use. Oh, and then that's a free action. I guess before the end of my turn, I'm going to move with my shift action. 4 meters. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm going to throw a Pokeball at the Sandshrew with my main action. So that's a free action, my shift action, and a main action.
Awesome.
And does the Sandshrew is it level 10 or higher?
Let me check. I think it is.
Because that will affect the capture rate. Because I was just reading over the
No,
capture
it is
rules.
not.
Okay, cool. So it should be, assuming, based on what I can see, I assume it's not under 25% hit points, but it is under 50.
Not under 25. That is right, I think.
Okay.
Under 50
Cool.
for sure.
I was just... Okay, cool. So, and it has an evolution stage remaining. So it should have -4 to its capture, which would typically be 10. So I need to, on a d20, I need to roll a 6 or higher in order to capture it.
Bring it in.
Based on rules as written. Which for some reason, okay, there we go. It was lighting out for a second there. D20, and then because I'm a level 5, I get a +1 to this roll.
Okay.
That's the amateur trainer bonus based on the other thing. So D20 +1.
Injuries fire off.
That is.
Do injuries
I did
fire
not
off
roll that
when
right.
they would go below half, or when a single move would reduce them below half?
When a single move.
Okay, got it.
Single instance of damage reduces below.
But I don't. So it says, is the Pokemon suffering for 5 or more injuries? So I'm gonna assume that
No,
it's not
negative.
Yeah.
It would have to take like.
Oh,
300%
no!
of power to-
A crit fail!
The Pokeball
What
goes
have you
out,
done?
and the Sandshrew just burrows underground as the Pokeball smashes into the ground.
Wow.
It's broken,
What a
unfortunately.
doge.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, valid. On a crit fail. Okay, fair enough. So that is Amber's turn, and then I'm going to use. Oh wait, that's a free action.
So go ahead and hit me with that command check.
Is that at will?
At the beginning of the grab and scope.
Yes. Yep. Okay, this page here, and then command, which is core. Okay, stick with me, buddy.
You're good.
10.
Yep.
Okay. And then that is down to 2 AP. I'll go ahead and log that. Okay. He is going to use Mud Slap,
Nice.
which I probably should have used the first time because I'm realizing that his special attack is because I didn't realize that I was going to be reset it later, so it's decent. So let me go ahead and go for this.
Yep.
Where is that Pokemon right there? Okay, cool. And let me just get rid of these other ones right now because I'm not using them. Okay, fantastic. So Mud Slap, here's the AC roll. There's a 5 to hit on special.
Special. Yep, you're hitting.
And this is on Slugma 1. And then the damage base is right here. So that is 21 ground special.
Awesome. Super effective.
And his accuracy is lowered by 1. For whatever that does.
Okay, it shouldn't matter because the Slugma's fainted. As the Grubbin kicks up a cloud of mud that just douses the flames, turns into like some kind of weird-looking tar creature before it starts getting faint and falls over in a puddle.
Okay, and then he is going to use his shift action in order to try and get a little bit in a better position. Which is to say he's gonna go over here. Okay, yeah, that's all 5, so I'm gonna move him. We want this guy to have a bad angle there. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna move him over to the edge of the crater over here with his shift action. And that is my turn.
Okay, and we'll bounce over to Mako.
Okay. Focus training. And no need to move, so that'll be it for Mako.
Okay, Brad. The Slugma. The Slugma right here. It's gonna drop. We'll say a. Yeah, it's gonna move over a bit here. 1, 2. And then it's going to spew out some gas to hit Psyduck and Vigo.
Hey, Austin.
What's up?
I forgot to subtract 5 for the Capricious Whirl. Would that have kept the Slugma alive?
5?
It would have done 20 damage.
Yes, just barely.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
All
But-
good.
How long does Capricious Whirl last? Is that for the scene?
It is bound until I unbind it, I
Got
think.
it.
So,
Concentration,
like,
basically.
yeah, for the scene or something.
Here comes the smog. Okay, that's not hitting either of you.
-6. Wow.
They rolled very badly and it has a horrible accuracy on there. So, yeah.
Instead of exhaling, it inhaled and chokes on its own smog.
Yeah. The gas goes in the opposite direction. All right. So going over to Slugma 1. He lives. Gonna get out of the ground and chuck an ember at the Grubbin.
So this is accuracy -1. I don't know what that. Oh wow. Okay.
I think that's hitting anyways.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Aye.
So that's a total of 56 damage from the ember there. As this Slugma comes back from the dead, you thought it was gone, but nay, it still had some fight left in it, and this thing is on roids.
Yep. That's
It's also burned, if that matters.
I don't think it will.
Okay.
You said 56.
56.
Special.
Is it instantly out?
Probably, yeah. Double effective, submit.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gone.
Now, if I were using some alternative rules, this might be the end of the bug Pokemon. But no, you managed to get it out just in time before it's horribly molested by the fire tornado around it right now. The Grubbin's out for the count. Very fainted.
Oh, poor guy. He fought well.
Multiple injuries because it dealt its like full health bar at once, right? That's 2.
What's its HP?
49.
I guess it can go negative, so it can be even more injuries.
Yeah. Let's see. 50%.
That's 4 injuries. I think.
Wait, when it targets is reduced below certain hit point markers. Oh, okay. So actually, injuries should happen to anything under 50% as well.
Okay.
I didn't actually notice that.
Now we know.
Still wouldn't have caught the same true since it would have only been 1. But yeah, so that should be 3 injuries, I think.
Okay, 3 injuries. So it's max max hit points reduced by 30%, assuming you can get this thing back up before the end of the dungeon. Grub! As you yell out and recall it.
No.
All right, that's it for Slugma 1. Elaine.
Ooh. Wow.
Me. She is dismayed at what she just saw.
So am I.
Let's see. That's within range. Lane is going to use her main action to cast her Sage ability on her own Pokemon.
Okay.
Damage reduction equal to occult, rank doubled, or tick value.
Within 5 meters. Using that on your Sentret?
Yes.
Okay. Help me keep track of that. Go put a shield on there. Okay, so that's your main action. Anything else? You shifting over? Using free actions, anything like that?
No free actions. I want to just double check my cult here. So it'd be 8 damage reduction. I want to remember that.
Okay. We'll go over to this Slugma, which is fainted, so we're going to take him off the initiative. Going back over to the Sentret, and I should have had you do this last time, but I forgot, and I won't make you re-roll. Go and roll me a command check initially, because the Sentret is also affected by the gas here.
Command.
Okay, and what is your friendship level on that Sentret, real quick?
I think it's a 3. No, it's a 2.
2? Okay. The Sentret starts twitching out a little bit on its tail. And it starts whirling around. You get kind of like a jump scare as the Sentret turns around with reddish-looking eyes. It goes berserker mode and is actually just gonna launch itself around the cover here and go straight for the Slugma. Let me go look at its sheet really quick, and I get to roll an attack. Sure, we'll go ahead and we'll make a scratch, and this is stab because it's normal.
Okay.
Cool, that's hitting.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, that's because it's to GM. It's not public.
Stop that.
Shall I roll it again? There we go. Which still hits, thank goodness. Yeah, here's 27 normal type damage. Coming in. Let me go calculate that really quick. And that's gonna be for the Sentrets go. And then the Geodude is going to go. I want you to roll me another command check. I should have had you do this last time too, but the Geodude is still the initiative and it's still affected by the gas. It might move without you asking it to.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the Geodude twitching down a little bit. It turns around and it's just going to try and backhand Mako.
No.
It's always been jealous of you. Its rage is coming out now. So Dwayne is going to go ahead and let's check the moves here. Yeah, totally. Let's do a rollout. Sounds good. Let's stab. Okay, 5 versus your evasion physical. I'm assuming that hits Mako. It's going to be 27 damage, my guy.
Alright.
As the Geodude bowls into you. We're going to go ahead and
Wayne, what are you doing? Stop it!
We're going to use Overland here. That's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Okay, how you looking, buddy? Oh, not good. You're a bit below half. I think you get an injury now, yeah?
Oh,
I can't
joy.
even see your health bar.
26 out of 56.
Yeah, I am below.
Here, I'll enable it for everybody.
There you go.
How do I apply injuries?
There should be a portion in the sheet.
Yep, near your health.
put it in.
Near your health. You have 1 injury.
Under max hit points.
Okay, that's it for both of Elaine's Pokemon. We're going to the Slugma. This Slugma right here. This Slugma will go ahead and we'll just drop another Ember. This time on the guy that just kicked it.
Cool. Buffoon. You cannot harm me. I am more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Never mind.
I'm imagining Dagoth. Okay. No burn, thank goodness. But that is 29. Into your special.
And I have water sport. So.
You do. So resisted, and then the water sport goes away.
29. Yep, 29. It is special. And I am resistant.
Okay, how are we doing on time, guys?
Well,
I'm slowing down. I would say after this combat, I'd probably advocate to wrap it.
Well, that would be a good stopping spot after combat anyway. So
Sure. Awesome. Not taking that much. And you're adjusting your token. There's that, and then this Slugma up here. The Slugma will go ahead and drop an Ember on this one, which will be resisted one time because of the liquid still clinging to it. 32. So reduced by half once all resistances are calculated. And I'll go ahead and toss the water sport thing. And you have lots of other defensive buffs on him, I think, right now. I don't know. I think it's just straight damage reduction on the Sentret for the Sage class ability.
yes. It's the damage reduction thing, yeah. With the occult rank.
Yep.
Is this damaged at my Sentret?
Yep.
I'm not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Your Sentret is getting embered. So you're resisting it. And then you're also getting some additional damage reduction.
So calculate damage. Damage is 32.
Yep, 32.
Let's see, special. Double resisted?
Not double resisted.
Just normal resist?
You have damage reduction, and then you have normal resist from the water spout.
Yeah. Does the damage reduction is just a straight -8 from the damage, right?
I think so. I think it applies at the beginning, not the end. So you'd be dealing with what, 24 instead? 32?
So 24.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll do that instead.
All right, the Sandshrew going crazy. It's rolling. And it's coming for you now, Amber. You're the closest thing. True. It's coming straight at you. So this is rollout times 3. So base damage going up by another 4. Okay, that's 42. That hits.
Wild. Okay. Let me calculate damage on myself. Crazy. 42 physical effectiveness, normal.
Ow.
That's an injury.
Okay. How you looking? How much health you got left?
24.
Okay. Yeah, this Sandshrew knocks the wind out of you. You managed to get up pretty quick, but man, your chest hurts. As the Sandshrew just plows through. Gonna end its go right over here. That's it for that. Vigo.
Well,
you should kick it again.
Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to.
Do it.
I should have
Are
had.
there any?
I should have had magma armor go up on the Sentret if you would, Christine. Sorry about that. Sorry, continue, Vigo. Sentret gets a tick of damage. Sentret does because it physically attacked the Slugma.
Are there any like large rocks around where that I could pick up and throw?
There's one. I don't know if it.
Well, that's a little bit far.
Sorry, man. Mostly sand around here.
Okay, what if What if I pulled out the shovel and took a big scoop of sand and slammed it down on the slugma?
Do a sand attack.
Yeah, try to make it ground type.
You can make it ground attack. I will let you make a ground attack struggle, okay? But it's still a physical attack, and you're gonna be burning for it.
Well, yeah, that would.
Okay.
I assumed as much.
All right.
Now the question is, would that be better? Probably not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna beat this nerd.
All right, kick it again. Slam it.
Not slam. I can't do another slam.
No more slam every other turn?
No, I can't do another slam. But I'm gonna do strength instead.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh! Yeah? You rush forward and the slugma just kind of peels into the ground and you run through it. Thankfully, you're not contacting it long enough to actually take damage from the lava, but you miss hard. And that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Shift. I'm assuming no?
I can push it. That's a free action. Let me check what that does.
Oh, you can still push it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you miss.
Post-combat athletics check. Target is pushed back 1 meter directly away from me. So yeah. Go! Out of here! Be gone, creature!
Okay, yeah, sure, man. You push it.
Yeah,
I don't... you must make... oh. There's an opposed roll. Someone make the opposed roll. Okay.
It hits automatically.
So he needs to roll, what, an athletics?
Yes.
Opposed the pushing? Not great at these. If he rolls a crit, and then rolls max... And that's not I thought I was looking at acrobatics. It's possible, not likely. Let's try it. No, it's not. For some reason, I thought it was Lancer for a second. He was going to roll d20 plus 2d6. Yeah, there's no way. So you push him. How far do you push him? Is it just one?
I think it's just one space. Let me check.
All right, you push him. You want to push him this way?
Let's see.
Has to be directly.
1 meter directly away from me,
right,
so it has
this
to be at the diagonal.
All right.
Yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna run away.
Okay. Yeah, you're. This is not something that would trigger the magma armor, is it? Let me look.
Nope. If it's
melee
grappling
attack
or
ends their turn grappling. Attack. Yeah. The pushing is fine. Funnily enough. All right, sure.
Well, you see, probably just like kicked up a whole bunch of dirt and flung it away.
Yeah. Sure.
After missing, there we go.
I mean, with a 25,
okay.
It may as well be a force push.
Do you want to shift?
Yep. Shift. Just gonna run away and over to the Frigibacks.
All right. Meanwhile, Frigibacks. Go and roll me that command check.
Good.
Be good, Frigibacks.
Awesome.
Be good. Yes.
Whoa.
Geodude loyalty is 3 if that mattered.
It did not.
Okay.
Okay.
You're good. Frigibacks is a starter. You're in good shape.
There's not really much it can do, unfortunately, this round.
You should Dragon Breath the Geodude. It's a loose element. It can't be trusted.
Well, I can't. I did it last.
Oh, you should Dragon Tail the Geodude. It's a loose element. It can't be trusted.
That sounds like a good idea. I guess the Frigibacks is right here.
Okay.
I think that's all of its movement. It might be able to move one further.
Standard action as well to move.
It can move one further. I guess it'll actually standard action to sprint.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
And it can get to
extra square.
here. Yeah.
Okay. That's it for that. Psyduck duking it out with the best of them.
Psyduck is actually back down to 10 initiative this round.
Oh, excuse me. I need to adjust that then. So he needs to go after. We'll go before this later. All right. So Amber, you just got hammered by a rollout. You want to take another shot at this ball?
Yes, but first.
Okay.
Well, actually, I should just go ahead and do the ball. It doesn't really matter the turn order. And that might actually affect the way I do things, I guess. Yeah, it's my last Pokeball, but I feel like I just gotta YOLO it, because otherwise this thing might kill me.
Alright.
Okay, so sorry, D20 plus 1.
Send him back out immediately.
Woo!
Hey, you got the Sandshrew.
We're alive!
Okay.
Right.
The ball descends on the Sandshrew. It tilts and rolls vigorously, much like the Sandshrew was just moments before. But you just barely managed to catch it.
Okay, good deal. So that is my main action. Shift action is going to be throwing out Nidoran.
Okay.
Let me throw him.
Here, have a Sandshrew.
Oh yeah, I probably haven't gotten the token for that other guy, have I? My bad. Okay, cool. Assuming... Oh wait, no, there is a... I did get a guy for him. Okay, cool. Throw him over here. Just so I don't have to worry about line of sight with this boulder. And then he's going to use his overland speed to move over here, because his whatchamacallit, initiative is 21 right now.
Oh, baby.
And then, whatchamacallit, he's going to use Peck.
Okay. And you completed your personal turn, yes?
Yes, because
Okay.
I don't intend to...
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Nidoran.
That's it.
Peck.
And then...
Hit it with the horn.
Peck, which is... right there.
Yeah, baby.
That's a crit.
That's a crit. So that's 28.
Revenge crit.
Revenge crit.
You're on
damage.
It's super gone. I'm not even gonna
Oh, my bad.
care about the calculation. All right, Slugman's gone. It is physical damage though, so the Slugman gets a little bit of a death knell. You're gonna go take a tick of damage here on the Nidoran.
Okay, thank you. And that is my turn and the Nidoran's turn.
Okay.
Woo!
And we'll blast back over to Mako.
Nice.
Traded
Agility
2 for 2.
Hey, there you go.
I'm sorry. The Nidoran probably would have done the exact same thing after you send it out, but go and make that command check.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
You're good. There's so many. There's so many switching shenanigans.
There is. That is literally
great.
my class.
Yeah.
Command is right there.
You're almost guaranteed.
13.
You're good. Okay. And Mako, you're not rolling command checks on your turn. That'll be on your Pokemon's turn. But yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. What's it gonna be, Mako?
Alright. So agility training on Psyduck, so he's back up to 14. And I'm not 144. Let's not do that.
Okay. So go right after you.
Absolute speedster.
And
You lose sight of Psyduck as he hits supersonic.
yeah, exactly. That will end Mako's turn.
Okay. Now it's the Psyduck. Command check. You're good.
Sweet. Yeah, let's water gun. Slugma 3 again. Screw it.
All right.
Ooh. 14. Yeah.
Okay. Super effective though. 15 damage on Slugma 3. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
More water to douse the flame, but it's just not that much water. Still hanging around.
Fair. That will be the end of Psyduck's turn.
Okay. And this Slugma will immediately whip back. It's realized that fire might not be the best thing ever here, so it's going to go ahead. It's going to make a... Ranged attacks don't receive penalty at close quarters, do they?
Don't believe so, no.
Yeah, I haven't read that anywhere, so it's going to be a rock throw. Misses your Psyduck. Very nice.
Nice.
And then Slugma 1 is out for the count. Back over to Elaine.
So, I've never had to like switch Pokemon before.
Yep, so you can do it with a shift action.
Okay. She's calling Geodude back.
Okay, Geodude Joe! He's like roid mode, flexing his biceps as he just Joe and just goes back to the Pokeball.
And am I allowed to bring a Pokemon out at the same time?
You can do that. You can do that with a standard action. If your intention is to bring back a Pokemon and someone out, you can do it with a standard action. Shift is just one or the other, unless a Pokemon is fainted, in which case you can do that with a normal shift.
Okay.
Yes, which is what I just did with the Nidoran.
Elaine will call out to Amber saying, "Come back! I intend on having Zoe come out. She'll use Life Dew." I really don't know what to do with the Sentret. I think it's too far away for me to recall, right?
8. Just within range.
6. Okay.
Just let it go, Am.
Yeah, you could standard action and get the Sentret back, and then send out something else.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and recall the Sentret as well, because she's already at half health.
Okay.
Any more than that, she'd get injuries.
Alright, fair enough. Is it at half health that you get an injury, or below half?
I thought it was that.
50%.
I thought it was that if you took an attack worth more than half your
Yeah,
health.
so that's massive damage. I'll read over this again. So if you take 50% or more, that's massive damage and counts as an injury. But also every 50% of your HP that you take.
So that's one injury on the Sentret.
So like 50 to 25, 25, so like 12 and a half.
No. 50, 0%, negative 50, negative 100.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
So Sentret's already at 1 injury, Elaine. If that changes anything, I doubt it does, because the Sentret is maybe in a bad way already.
Yeah, is there a way that we can record injuries?
Yeah. If you look at your health, it's just a bit below that, yeah.
So just write down 1?
Yep, 1, and it should auto change your max HP for that entity. It's awesome.
There we go.
Rad.
Yep. And go ahead and remove Sentret off the map for me.
Okay, standard action to recall and send out something else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get her off the map. I need to wait until Amber's over here so that I can actually use Life Dew.
Okay, so are you just recalling, or are you sending something else out with your standard action?
Yes, I will be sending out Zoe.
Okay.
And
so go ahead and place Zoe within your throw range.
ugh. I honestly just want to summon her right next to me.
You can do that. Can
I'm not able to pull. I'm afraid I'm gonna start spamming the map again with Pokemon tokens. Can you put her on the...
Just try once. If it doesn't work, I'll do it.
I've already tried once.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong.
Check the spectator. Is there a phantom Pokemon?
There is not at the moment.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. I'll fix that token real quick. Sorry about that. Or perhaps not. I don't have that image on me. Let me go fetch it real quick. For now, I'll assume the Hatna's out. What would its initiative be?
Hatna. Are you talking about its base speed? Like its speed stat?
Yeah, where will it come in the initiative?
3.
Okay, so it'll actually get a turn.
That's why I was wanting to wait. I don't know if I can hold actions or not.
No.
Alright.
Okay, uploading. Save change. Drag and drop. There we go. There you go. Okay. That's Hatna, right here next to you. Nah! Pops out of the Pokeball. And that's going to be 3 on her. So... Okay. So that was your shift and standard. Unless you have free actions, we're going to go and move on to Hatna. And she gets her turn, but you're going to start with a command check for Hatna.
Okay. Am I doing that first or last?
First thing.
The command checks first?
Yep.
Okay, it was always last before.
No, it wasn't. We were just forgetting.
We just kept forgetting.
Because I only have a 2 in command, and if I lose her, then I'm gonna be.
It's a low DC because it's your starter. You're good. At no base. All right. So what's it gonna be?
I want Hatna to first shift, so I want her right here.
On the other side, right here.
Yeah, I don't have command over her.
Yeah, I just changed that. Go ahead.
And then I want her to cast Life Dew so that we can get some health back.
Okay, I'll post that.
As soon as I can scroll to it. My scroll wheel has been acting up pretty badly.
No worries.
I totally understand.
User and all allies in the burst regain hit points equal to 1/4 their maximum hit points.
Nice. So, so keep in mind, Mako, you have an injury, so that's going to be a lower number. I don't know if you've changed your max hit point on your token already, but that may change things as well.
Looks like it did it for me.
Okay, awesome.
With my injuries.
Lovely.
Okay. Very nice. You guys all get some HP back. Keeping the trainers in the game. Yep, some of the burns and bruising starting to fade as Hatna wiggles her little hat and kind of a green aura emanates, sealing your wounds. Okay, that's a standard action. She used her shift to get there. Okay, I think that's it for Hatna then.
Yep.
So gonna go ahead and reset initiative. Is there anything that is not where it should be on initiative right now? Is there anything that should have less initiative because of a command or something? Psyduck should be...
he's good.
Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
Should be 10 though, right?
No, I'm using agility on him. It's till the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So Slugma 4. Chucking out a rock. It's just going to be on the Fridgebacks. Okay, 22 rock, which I believe is super effective.
Yep, that's super effective.
Okay. Okay.
That's a gold.
I'll let you calculate that. We're going to go on to Slugma 2, and Slugma 2 is going to advance a bit. 1, 2, 3. Is going to chuck out an Ember on the Nidoran here. It's 29 for Nidoran.
Okay. It's just not super effective.
Not super effective, and we're going back over to Vigo whenever he's ready.
Thankfully, that is not quite massive damage on the Fridgeback, so that's good. Okay. Well, now that I am healed, it's time to go back in.
All right,
There you go.
We're going back in.
We're dashing and slamming it again.
All right, Slam. Here it comes. See if you hit.
Why am I putting in an attack? That's not what I'm supposed to be doing here. Where did my sheet go? There we go. Slam, slam, slam. Where's my move? Here it is.
Nice.
Oh! Ba-boom!
Glorious. I don't think he has the defenses for that. I think he's gone, but you're going to take a tick of fire damage. It's actually not fire damage. It's just damage, apparently. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you collide into the Slugma and Psyduck getting ready. Getting ready to blast this thing down with more hydrant fluid as you come in, and it's just magma all over you. You're just patting yourself down for embers.
It catches on fire and just trying to brush it all
Yeah,
off.
exactly. Okay, that's it for you, yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Vigo. Only 2 hostiles remain.
We're almost there. Ha-ha!
Thank you, success.
Alright. I don't want to touch this thing, so we're gonna do a Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath! Rah! Rah! You hit, man.
Lovely.
That's 20.
9. Yep, 25.
That's 25. Because of... Pinch.
Last
Last chance.
Yeah, I just don't know how to input it.
What does that do precisely?
+5 damage or +10 if they're under 50% HP.
Rad. So it's just straight up extra damage.
Yep, on dragon type moves.
Okay, that's 21, dude. You slug him a 4?
Yes,
Oh, you needed 1 more damage, my guy.
of course.
Yeah. Yeah, the Slugma's just barely hanging in there, and under normal circumstances, a same Pokemon will be running for its life, but these things have no chill. That's it for Frigibax, I presume, unless it wants to move. She wants to move. It's a she.
I'm gonna say that this Frigibax is going to hold its ground.
Okay, side at command check real quick. Dunka, success.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to roll bad. You got to roll bad.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, what's it gonna be?
Yeah, let's water sport, Slugma 4.
Do it.
Water sport. Oh, it's
Not
a
water sport. I'm sorry, water gun.
Slugma. You're resistant to fire damage. Nice.
He needed it for sure.
He needs it. You got him. I won't even roll.
It would be a high roll.
It's gone.
On this one, but oh well.
Okay.
All right.
Only one Slugma remains, and it has its eye on the little Nidoran in the corner,
No.
who's just initiating his first battle. And just breathing heavily after having pecked this Slugma and taken some fire damage.
3, 4. And that'll be the end of Psyduck's turn.
Amber, your Nidoran. It hinges on the brink. It will go first, by the way. Player Pokemon are going to go first on these ties.
Okay. I have a question. I don't know. Well, actually, okay. How did we determine commanding 2 Pokemon worked?
You have to spend a standard action. Your trainer's standard action in order to command 2.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's. Well, I guess let me let me first spend my standard action let me first toss out the Sandshrew and see if it will even let me command it. And I'm gonna toss it next to the Slugma. So, I don't know that I have access to its token. Oh wait, I do. Thank you. Okay, cool. What is its... I guess I can look at its sheet now. I had not been looking.
You do.
I should have done that. Let me see what its speed is. It'll get a +10. It's 9, 19. Okay, cool. So it'll go ahead and get to move. So yeah, that would be a shift action to release it.
Okay.
Standard action to command it because it would be taking its turn. Well, actually, I guess I wouldn't need to use the standard action until the Nidoran goes, because the Sandshrew is the first Pokemon.
Right. You'll be spending your standard action now.
Okay.
Just so another
fine.
Pokemon can move, if that's your plan. You have to do that on your turn.
Okay, sure, yeah. So I'll just go ahead and spend it to command the Sandshrew then.
Okay. Rad.
And I assume I need to make a command roll for the Sandshrew.
You will on its go, and I'll go ahead. Is it not on the initiative yet? It should be. What's its speed?
Oh, there it is. It just appeared.
19?
It's a 19 for now.
Okay, awesome. So that will be going directly after you. And yes, so if you end your turn here, the Sandshrew's looking very squirrely, actually.
Yeah.
Its eyes are...
It would be a difficult DC.
Its eyes are still red, and it's like rolling around on the ground, very disoriented. As it's getting it's being ordered around, yet it still has these really visceral instincts from being exposed to the gas. So yeah, command check for sure.
Okay. 21.
Nice, dude.
She locks eyes with it. It's like,
Hey, listen, you're mine now, and we're gonna pop off, okay? Let's do this thing. Go!
Yeah.
Roll out!
The Sandshrew locks eyes with you, and you see it its eyes melting a little bit as it sees in you something it has never known before: love and affection. You critically succeeded that, so this thing is no longer enraged. it doesn't have to deal with that for the rest of forever.
Cool.
Yeah.
It has cured its anger issue.
You actually have. This was going to be a really big issue. So Sandshrew, gets to go. What's it going to do? Roll out, I presume.
He is going to roll out.
Yeah, baby. Now you control the creature.
Well, actually, Rock using super effective on the fire?
It is. It's super effective.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Then yeah, he's gonna roll out onto the Slugma, which
Yep. He gets
I
to
need
use
to
it.
change the damage base. What's the original damage base is?
Was
Was it 2 before you adjusted it with the +8?
I believe it was 2. I believe it was 2. I guess that does carry over. My bad. I should have changed that.
No, it's all good. So okay, so it's originally a D6 +3, so this is gonna be yeah, I think I can just roll this here. Another crit on the damage. Sweet. So that should be assuming that hits, that should be
that's
20
gonna hit like a truck.
rock damage, and then he's gonna, I guess, roll through and appear on the other side here.
Yep. Get to move your overland speed, which is 5.
Okay, I assume I have to go through the target, and then I don't know if I get to change
I think
directions
so.
after that.
Yeah, you can change direction. I don't care. You're rolling.
Okay,
You're
cool.
rolling all
Then
around
he's
town.
Just gonna like
Yeah.
roll back around.
Yep.
over
Big
here.
hit. The Slugma's still around, but not for much longer.
Okay, and then he takes a tick of fire damage, right?
Yes, you physically attacked, so that's a tick.
Okay, so I will go ahead and take that damage.
Okay.
Woo! Close.
Bounce
And
it over
then,
to Michael, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Go, Michael!
Michael, do.
It's your birthday today.
Who's Michael?
Michael.
Oh, Mako.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I
who's on the
will
board?
simply, what's it called? Agility training.
Okay.
Once again. Just keeping that up, and that'll be it.
Keeping the Psyduck at 14 here.
Yeah.
Should it have just gone, the Psyduck?
Yes.
It already did, didn't it? It did. The Sandshrew is what threw me off because it came in. Okay. There's that, and then there's the Nidoran.
The Nidoran needs to clutch right now. So he's going to move here.
Is it,
Wait,
is it
oh,
Kid's
flanking.
turn?
Yes.
Nice.
But didn't you already command the Sandshrew though?
Use the standard
So
action.
that's why I spent my
Oh,
standard
okay.
action to be able to command 2. So, and then I assume I need to roll for the Nidoran as well.
You will, as the Nidoran peels around.
15?
You're good. The Nidoran, it wheels around the side of the Slugma as there's a bit of a tag team here between the Slugma and the Nidoran.
Let him cook. Alright, I don't know what I do to adjust for flanking, but this is just going to be another peck.
I believe it reduces evasion.
Okay, cool.
-2 penalty.
That is a
You're good.
21
Okay. Good chance.
flying type.
Good chance that feints it. But go ahead and take that tick of damage.
Whew. I am trading Pokemon like it's a TCG right now.
11. Oh, dude, you needed 1 more damage.
What is
I
this?
knew that was gonna happen again. Wait. What is it? Is it a male?
Is it? Is the Slugma a male? Let me check.
It does 5 more damage if it's a male.
I need to roll. Hold on. As rivalry. That's awesome. It's a male, dude.
Come on.
Yeah.
5 more damage. Yeah, totally. Wait. The Nidoran smells testosterone. It proves itself the dominant creature of these tunnels. As the Nidoran just does a little bitty like rabbit stomp and sloshes up some dirt onto the Slugma after it has passed through with its pack attack. And the Slugma,
Rodents for the win.
the Slugma dissolves into a puddle with squiggly eyes. All right, encounter over. Yeah, that was rough.
Woo! What a relief. I thought I was gonna faint another one of my Pokemon.
Mako, are you okay? I'm so sorry about Dwayne. I don't know what happened.
I'm just gonna be like making the Peter Griffin. Ah!
Like you're gonna see Elaine's like hands flailing. Everything. She wants to do something to help, but she doesn't know what to do to help.
It feels fine right now. I can tell this is gonna hurt tomorrow, but your hat patched me up a bit.
slaps you with her hat. It's very lovely, actually. It's kind of nice.
It's like a puff instead of a slap.
Yeah. That's their only way of interfacing with the world. Don't worry about it.
Just a little bit of telepathy, but that's not important.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna hug Ludwig and praise him for murdering the Slugma.
Okay. After you've congratulated your Pokemon, you do know that with the removal of hostiles in the area, the gas appears to be affecting them less, but they're still struggling a little bit. With no enemies, there's no real channel for it to go, so they're more chill. But if they're actively going to be doing things, that is to say rolling checks and contributing, they will be rolling against the gas while they're out in these depths.
So what you're saying is, until battle, I can still have my backpack cooler.
Yeah, Frigibass can chill outside, slowly tweaking out, and the backpack.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotta give it a little slap every now and then to remind it to not kill me.
Okay.
Friendly head bump.
So is that going to be it for tonight, guys? You want to end here?
Yeah, it's
after the glorious Slugma battle.
Like
okay,
spot,
that's probably the first big major combat counter we've had this campaign. You guys did well. Lots of Slugma. So I hope you guys noted which of your Pokemon took place in this combat, because you'll be able to distribute
all of them.
All of them.
2 Pokemon levels among them. 2 Pokemon levels among them after this encounter.
Ooh,
man.
I really should use that EXP candy
nothing.
because it's only getting less and less significant. Oh well.
My goodness.
Okay, I'll go and kill the initiative here. We'll start winding down. I'll leave the recording on for a bit more.
I get confusion.
Oh.
And we'll turn Pokemon Combat on here in a minute. I want you guys to hear it.
Oh yes. How do I add moves? There's no compendium, is there?
You put them in manually.
Oh,
Like a real man. Back in my day. That's all we had. I'm surprised nobody caught a Slugma.
No,
yeah,
I definitely
we're
would
low on
have
balls.
if I were not focusing on specific types.
Fair enough.
I only had
all
the
I-
2 balls left, and I wanted that Sandshrew because I think Sandshrew's Sandslash are adorable.
They're awesome.
So, despite the fact that the typing is, I already have a Nidoran which is going to become ground,
Yeah,
but like I don't know.
Well, hey,
I
strong.
can feed them for now. I have the candy, so
Strong
like,
ground-
I'm
strong
just
ground type.
collecting them all.
Strong ground type to fight against the rocks and the fire types of the world, baby. That's a hard bug counter.
He actually, okay, frankly though, the thing is the rollout was going crazy, and he has more moves than I thought. So, with like solid defense, so.
Yeah, Sandshrew's good.
Yeah.
Is there
I mean,
any
he cooked
means
me.
Say again, Jeremiah?
Very good.
Is there any means of retraining allocated stats?
Okay, so there is, like, when you evolve them, it completely wipes the slate, and you get to start from scratch.
restat,
so you
yeah.
don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the
So,
only way.
Kind of.
There could be like I would say there could be something like a retrainer out there who you could pay
There
to
might be
help
like
retrain your Pokemon. Yeah, a vendor of some kind.
There might be like a tutor thing where like you
too.
can spend a tutor point to do it. I don't know. Oh man, that was intense.
I would have to look at my character. Let's see if that's something I can do. You said allocate points?
Yeah, reallocate points. He wants to change the stats again.
Mm-hmm. Because this Cubone has 12 special attack and no special moves.
I love the Psyduck.
Well,
the Psyduck Chad. It was great. Psyduck was out the entire time and he was doing work.
The way that we've
I
been
love
determining
Psyduck.
it for I was under the impression that the way that we've been determining it for the whatchamacallit, the Pokemon that we catch is that we get to allocate the stats as we please based on their level.
Jeremiah.
Whoa.
basically the only thing that could really help is changing viewpoints, which is what I've been doing, where I help change their nature.
Yeah, well, that I would be doing that. However, that wouldn't change any base relation stuff, so it wouldn't allow for reallocation.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can.
No, you can reallocate.
How?
Oh, you're talking about like the total points that went into the Pokemon.
Yeah, allocated stats, because that's already built up in special attack.
The only thing that you can do after that is just wait until it evolves.
Oh boy.
But I thought. Am I wrong in thinking that, like, at least originally, we were able to allocate the stats as we determined?
He's
like,
been
with
rolling
the Pokemon
them.
that we caught? Oh.
He has to
Got it.
randomly generate them because it's just so much hassle.
Oh.
It's up to Austin. I don't know.
Oh,
are
so-
you okay with us
so
putting in the points?
Reallocating freshly caught Pokemon, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's how, because, like, originally, they weren't even...
Is that what Jeremiah wants? Because he had,
Well,
for
I'm
Cubone?
looking for if there's a way to do that.
For Cubone specifically. There is a way to do it. I'm going to say it's going to be a vendor in a city.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, not going to be useful for a while.
For a little bit, yeah.
That's what I'm gathering from this.
And sometimes, you know,
Catch 'em young.
yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just like real Pokemon. Sometimes the Pokemon, the genetics aren't quite there. Boy, we can work on them.
It's just, I don't know why it would allocate 6 points into special attack when it doesn't learn special moves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it does at all.
It just wants to be a special child.
Yeah. Teach it Psychic.
No, it does not get a single special move. Naturally. It's all physical.
Yeah.
Why would it do this?
Well, type shift it and give it Dragon Breath, baby.
I can't just give it moves. That's not how that works. I can TM, teach it Ice Beam or Blizzard. Or Flamethrower, Fire Blast. Why does it learn those?
Our
Incinerate.
natures don't automatically calculate, right? You have to
Source
put in
stat.
manually, like, +2 and -2 on the stats.
I'm not sure. It might do it automatically. I think it does, actually.
Ah, it gets Thrash and not Outrage. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I might be able to type shift with,
I'm not seeing
with Outrage, but it gets Thrash instead, which is different.
Austin, you didn't input the like
I did not input
the
anything
nature
manually.
changes onto the okay.
Yeah, I
Cool,
didn't
then
input
I
anything
will
manually.
manually input these natures then, because I
Okay.
just realized that they weren't being applied.
Okay, they're not being applied. Feel free.
By the way, this Sandshrew came out goated.
Yeah, it's a good Sandshrew, man.
It like actually has like stats at the right places, and like Jolly is fantastic.
Yep,
Plus
and
speed,
you-
minus special attack.
And you also don't have to worry about commanding it or not. Not a huge issue for you, but hey, it's still within your with your level.
I
within your
am
level
waiting
range, so.
for Train the Reserves to come into play.
Absolutely. Okay, the song looped, so I'm gonna. All right, Pokemon Combat. Here we go, baby.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I'll turn it up for the recording. What a
Oh my goodness,
what
this
a
image.
yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Prepare for trouble and make that double. Put the smack down with my Pokemon and make that Pokemon combat. I put the smack down with my Pokemon.
It's a Gengar jump scare.
It's-
Oh my. Night jump scare. What is this?
I've
You
got.
thought this was official?
That's what,
I'm getting some '90s vibes off of this, man.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's glorious.
I love it.
this is like something they would play in between.
Yeah, like intermission between
Yeah, like
the shows. Yeah, or movies.
Why is this?
I love it, man. So good.
And him spitting some facts over here.
The visuals just make me laugh. Like the audio is
solid.
great, but the visuals are just.
When's this made?
Oh boy.
He had a dream to make a Pokemon song. And
Late
he did
90s,
it.
I would assume.
Well, yeah, I would assume that as well, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was made in the 90s.
It was a
This could have been
VHS.
made like 2 years ago, who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that VHS grime to it.
It could just be a very bad camera. I mean,
You guys are vibing to this after this last combat.
Yeah, Mako pulled out his boombox. He said we needed a chillax.
Pikachu.
This is the best part of the song.
Eh.
Absolutely beautiful.
How long is it gonna go?
Oh, it goes, buddy.
A minute, a little less.
He's gonna list all
just gonna do it for every
151
Pokemon.
Oh, is it-
I love that
all his
innocent
favorites.
Smile. What is that?
He loves talking about Pokemon.
Hey, look.
Thanks for cheating.
It's just
There's
listing
the
his
team.
top 20 favorite. What?
Showing us his whole deck, dude.
This is his entire
His whole
collection.
Yo, where's your red Gyarados?
No, that doesn't exist yet. Assuming this is just
Hey, look,
in
a
one.
Skulldug! Pedro! Represent.
Wild.
There it is. You've
That
seen it.
was
All right, now we're gonna
absolutely
and we'll
beautiful.
play this song again on the eve of the most hyped combat in the campaign, whenever that happens.
That's the song that plays once we become the Elite Four.
Yeah, that is what we play when people come to challenge us.
Yes,
and
sir.
They start
Achoo,
quaking
shoot.
in their boots.
Pokemon combat. All right. Well, anybody who needs to go, feel free. I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here. Everybody, thanks for playing.
Recording.
Bye bye recording.